by an uppity little gnome for knocking because it's a public building, who later called himself Commissioner Caston Pineridge. By the by, gnomes are generally freaking annoying as a rule. At least the ones I've run across. And this one was worse. But anyway, the place used to be a bathhouse, and we got informed, and he started rattling off a bunch of history. And honestly, he really needs to work on his storytelling because I'm trained to listen to this crap, and I just glazed right over. Khalid finally got him to hush and asked him how we joined the Seekers. And we explained to him that we're an adventuring group, which is kind of news to me, but I guess that's our life now. Then the annoying little jerk just starts rattling off about procedures and forms and approving periods, and I glazed over again. But I gathered enough that I think you kind of got to do some stuff to prove yourself, and then later you can get more lucrative jobs. He could have just said that. So let me just interject here. At this point, I really wanted to smush his little face in the book he kept referring to. It's probably one of the biggest ones I've ever seen, and I have very little doubt that it was probably be the most boring thing that anyone ever read, or someone to try to. But he loved that book. So, well, I kind of got a wild hair, and I folded over some pages when he wasn't looking, and it felt real good to do that.
I mean, my mascot might fit your situation better.
So, Elle started asking me about Dawn Deep and the bodies of the Seeker folks we found there, so he looked it up in his book to see if he could find the job. She also told him about the ring we found that held the little girl's soul that Stump freed, who'd witnessed the fall of Dawn Deep. He told us that Sir Fergus had requested the info and was the one that was paying for the job. Oh, and as a side note, it's about this time that he found the folded pages, and I gave him my best version of sympathizing with him too. Was all I could do not to double over laughing, but I guarantee I was cracking up on the inside. Warmed my heart all the way down to my toes, and it's real good to know I haven't lost my touch. Elle tried to convince him that we should be paid for that job, but he was being a pain about it, so Elle kind of suggested that maybe we should just create a competing group to compete for jobs against the Seekers. And he finally agreed to waive the trial if we do a job for them. He also said that he'd tell Sir Fergus about that we have info about Dawn Deep. The job he's wanting us to do is to go to a town called Lakeport, just up the river from River End, about 4 to 5 days travel west. And there's a ruin there with some things that some people want, but apparently some kobolds have settled the living there. And another group was given the job, but had seemed to have failed it. We asked him about the benefactor, who the benefactor was for this one, and he said it was posted internally, so he'd have to ask around to find out. But the job pays 300 gold plus a 200 gold hazard bonus, plus extra if we bring back any artifacts. To take it, he wanted a group name, and after I put him on the spot to decide, Khalid rattled off some kind of name, but hell if I know what it was, except to say it wasn't the Merry Martingales. Because I didn't know what you said. So we headed on outside and looked at the board that Caston told us about. There were 3 postings. Lady Marsala Elevan needed an escort to Edimouth. Lakeport Logging Company needed some general laborers to handle lumber. And Peter Passian at Silk and Satin is looking for discreet aid in a matter of investigation. Alex and I were kind of intrigued by the last one, but not sure the others were. From there, we headed on to the tavern where the tavern keeper was murdered, but it was all closed up and locked until further notice. Khalid gave Alex some money from the party funds at my nudging, and Alex went into the dress shop next door to see if she could find out any gossip. She told us later that there had been around 4 to 5 murders in the central island, including an alchemist. They were walking around in the dark at night in the south part of the island. Oh, and Alex gave Khalid back the gold, but I guess she did buy a dress from what she said. It'll be kind of fun to see it. It's been a long time since I ever wore a dress. I'm kind of envious of her. Anyway, next day, Murky, Elle, and I headed the tower to start training. I'm not sure what the others are going to be doing yet. Honestly, Elle and I were bored out of our gourd. Training sucks. And I did have some fun pulling pranks, though. And amazing what you can do with spells in the name of experimenting. I reckon they got sick of it, though, because next thing I knew, they stuck me with a mage that teaches folks how to polymorph. I should have done that sooner. And he was awesome, too. We got high in so many ways. Some of it would include turning into birds. From there on out, I really don't remember all of it real clear, except it was real damn fun.
It was Professor Will. Professor Will Holm.
And I figured out how to make myself look just like Ivan, though he was eyeing me weirdly when I first did it. I think he's okay with it now, and we've gone flying a few times.
Love is in the air.
I reckon later I found out that Khalid went around asking questions, including the lawmasters. There's been 6 murders. One of them was in the center part of the island, and the rest were in the east part. But they weren't real keen on him helping out from what he said, so not sure we'll be able to follow up there. Elle got to see Mia, who works in the library now, and she found out some information on her grandfather, too. Stump apparently drugged Khalid out shopping for stuff, and I bet that was fun. Stump's such a good buddy. I missed him while we were apart. He got 2 gems for 20. Oh, and this was just a side note, so we know. He got 2 gems for 50 gold pieces each, and an eye with a horn for 100 gold pieces made out of glass. That wasn't part of the log, but he also went to talk to the bishop, like we said we'd do. But he didn't know anything about the Wild King. He said that the bell was a symbol of Aura, and she used it to guide the path to the afterlife for folks. It's been lost for a while, and some people think it's just a myth. Oh, and the scholars of the church are at Edimouth. River End is just a missionary operation, but they do have a library. And he said the bishop didn't know anything about the boys, if they went to the orphanage or in River End or not. Oh, and in the evenings, I went out in different disguises to keep my skills sharp and told stories down in the fancy part of town. And I earned about 30 gold doing so. Didn't find anything much on the murders, but everybody's real uneasy down there. So while all this was going on, Emran gave us a note telling us that Kelvin Mackwick, a member of the tower, has a job if we're interested. And the captain sent me and Alex and Stump a note that he had some more, let's call it questionable work for us if we were interested. Anyway, I think that kind of catches up on anything. Kind of lost track of writing there while I was flying, but it was worth it.
Thank you, honey.
These are getting longer and longer.
So,
yeah.
Can we just, like...
Your prep is getting less and less, Tab. I mean, it works for you.
Can we give Honey the MVP award?
Seriously.
Just because, like...
Yeah, this is great.
This is
none of the rest of you remember anything that happens.
Because you would start
Literally
and be
not.
like, okay, well, we're just going to wander around in a circle until we have a plot hook.
You agreed to shovel poop from the stables. That sounds right. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Sounds like something we do.
I can see why.
Why am I missing one of my stamping plates?
I don't know. Is this in character?
No. It is not.
So,
Fine.
pick it up. You got messages from those people. Alex got a letter from her dad, which is
yay.
in the handout sections of the journals. We'll wait for you to read it. Take your time. I know it's a little slow.
Ooh, handouts? I want to see the handouts.
Did Mercury get a handout?
No.
Oh.
Wait, I can't see it.
I mean, it's
No, we don't
something
get to
for
see it. I
her.
guess it's just
You
for
didn't.
her.
You didn't get a letter.
Oh,
So
Well,
I
we
know what
wanted to be
I know what
nosy.
I'm stealing the next time she takes a long rest.
I mean, I can share it. I don't know if it matters.
That's up to Leah.
that's a...
Because I rolled for it, and I got 2, so...
I don't even know what that means.
By the way, you didn't give him the name of your dad, and I got to hear all about it today.
Oh, I thought, well, hold on. I have it. His name is, give me a moment. You probably don't even know my whole name.
Yeah, it's written
You're
somewhere.
probably going to need to send it to him in a PM or something.
Yep,
so-
I'm gonna, because
It was on a character sheet at one point.
yeah, because Alex is Catherine Alexandria Desmona. So there we go. And here we go. I'm gonna send this. Okay.
He's called Father now.
Yeah, father is fine. She would call him father. Or there you go. Okay.
Okay. Alright. That was surprisingly quick.
I told you I had it. I just had to get it because I really didn't remember his name.
No, I mean, you're reading that.
Now I do. Oh, yeah, I read it already. So, okay.
She reads
Perfect.
really fast.
Yeah, I would have. I would have shared it. So, I would have shared it with the.
I mean,
with
it's
the
not like
group.
super secret.
Did everybody read it already?
We don't have
No, I
access
only
to
gave you permission
No,
to it. I don't know if
we
you were
can't
there or
see
not.
Oh, they don't have permission to it. Oh,
Read, read,
okay.
read it to us.
Yeah, read it to
You want
us.
me?
So we gather
Uh,
around. What'd you get?
Oh my
What'd you
God.
get, Alex? Tell me, show me. I want to know what'd your dad say.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it around, but I'm gonna read it so that y'all can hear it. My dearest Alexandria, which he spelled that wrong, by the way, but that's fine. It's not Alexandra, it's Alexandria, Tab. But just so you know.
Your character is literally named Alexandra on your character
No,
sheet.
it's not. It's Alexandria, or it should be.
It literally says Alexandra.
Oh well, then that's wrong.
Well, when you tell the DM.
Okay,
What
this is my world. I make the rules. Your name is not Alexandra.
Nope. I fixed it. Okay. I was glad to hear. I was glad to receive your letter, even in the curious form that it took. I hope my own finds you well. We do some issue around the estate. The matter of history is a vast set of knowledge, and surely more than one scholar can provide expertise on. I'm sure that Elspeth would agree with him on that. I will not insult your intelligence, however, and merely assume you have ransacked the more obvious places for what you are looking for. Since there are no obvious places from what I could tell, yes, we have. My recommendation would be to associate yourself with the Seekers. They seem like a simple mercenary contracting middleman at first glance, but the powers behind them are powerful men, collectors, and historians taking advantage of adventurers, not knowing the value of what they find. I do, sadly, have much. Sadly, I don't think we're unproud of our family heritage. Have much in the way of connections that would help you find them, but you have always been a resourceful girl. With love, your father. So basically, he could help us, but he's not.
Time out. Tab. That was your one shot for clever girl.
Didn't apply.
Oh my God.
James is like freaking out at bedtime here. I might have to go. We'll see.
Aww.
Oh.
Just give him some whiskey.
No.
That's what they did in 1800s, and it still works.
No.
Do not listen to Tab for parenting advice, despite
He never
the fact
did that with Tiny, I guarantee.
Did you know?
You're aware. I was close, because if she would have slept like one day in 4 years, I would have been happy.
Anyway.
Holy shit. He spent her entire childhood never sleeping.
Anyway,
She's making
that
up
was
for it now.
Yeah. And now he's complaining about that. So that was the letter from Dear Papa. It was basically just seek out the Seekers, which we've already done. I will be sure to tell him that I had already done that. And but I think that there is more to be found with that. We could definitely it would do well to build a connection with them.
All right.
That was a letter. Was that
You
the
should
only
have-
handout?
You should have Stump send one of his little messages, to your dad and say, "Hi, I'm Stump."
He can't.
And he can tell he hasn't met your dad.
He has to be familiar with the person.
That sucks.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll make our way down.
Alex really
Holly.
learned that spell because she knows everybody.
We may make our way down to Holly at some time. We don't know where our travels will take us.
Sure.
You're muted, by the way, so.
Who?
At least you
Okay.
just
Those
kept
two.
singing. So somebody said "Making Our Way," and he started to sing the song, and he doesn't even watch Critical Role. But anyway,
It's a song separate from Critical Role.
No, Critical Role
But
invented.
no,
It's
because
Critical
every
Roles
time
now.
somebody says "make your way" or anything like that, they start singing that song.
but
Mm-hmm.
It is good to know that your father noted, Alex, that the seekers tend to take advantage of people who don't realize what it is they have come across. So, as we go forward with them, we should probably stay on our guard and try to get some information about what we are bringing before we present it to them.
I 100% agree. I did not. I mean, obviously, since we were not familiar with them, I would not have trusted them fully anyway. But it could be. It could be good for us if we get in good with them and can start to understand the people behind the organization. At least we can start building a connection there. But I agree with you. We do need to be more knowledgeable than the average adventurer when dealing with them.
I mean, we have been very cautious about the other organizations, but for all we know, Obsidian was a seeker. So.
I am not so sure. Well, I mean, perhaps, or at least had connections with them at some point or another. But I think that there could also be people who are good behind it, or at least neutral.
All right, give me the Cliff Notes version when I'm back. Sorry.
No
We'll
problem.
probably still be here. Don't worry.
I mean, it's certainly a good idea to be cautious. I agree.
So,
Yes.
where are we going next?
Well, before we go, I thought that we might want to discuss if we wanted to let the tower look at the eyepiece at all.
Why would we let the tower look at it?
Well, because it is cursed and we don't fully understand it, and
They know way more about magic than any of us here do.
And at least with my experience there, I can say that they are decently competent magic users. I mean, maybe their classes were amateur, perhaps, but there may be individuals there who know more.
I was bored.
Me too.
Except for the polymorph teacher. He was pretty cool.
I mean, there were nice people, I don't,
Yeah.
it is perhaps not such a oppressive organization as I once thought it was, so much as a loose affiliation of knowledge seekers, but they're okay, they're all right.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are nice and some of them are kind of...
I mean, do you think that they will keep it from you, or...
No, I don't think so. And perhaps
I mean,
that is naive of me, but...
And also, I mean, I know that it has the sort of curse with it, but at the same time, if you break the curse, do you take away the benefits of it?
I mean, that I don't know, but as it stands, no one is using it anyway.
I mean, I think since it's relatively simple to at least release from the curse, maybe it's not such a bad idea to use it while we have it. But
I do not have a strong feeling either way. I just thought before we head out, if we wanted them to look at it now, seems to be the optimal time.
To be fair to everybody not present, American volunteers to try it on.
and also, Stump categorically did not want you to
Yes.
let the tower see it. So, because we want to make sure we get everybody's, so Stump vehemently feels like that's a bad idea, but he says it kind of slow and in his Stump way.
So, why is it that we think the tower should not?
I think it's more a concern of confiscation of an artifact that may become beneficial or useful to us at some point, if not already.
So, having been there for a while now, I'm not sure anyone that I met feels themselves to have the power or the right to confiscate an artifact. It was much more school-like than I anticipated. I'm sure there is a degree of keeping everyone in line and policing, and I understand that's a thing, but I asked some pretty edgy questions in my time, and I was allowed to walk out. So I'm I attempted to push boundaries a little bit, and still, I mean, no one likes me there, but no one likes me most places, so.
Well, that's
Well, we like you.
Well, thank you.
But so the only thing I would worry about is if Khalid's order tries to contain artifacts or collect them, or I don't remember what you said before, but does the tower have to tell them about it if they? I mean, I don't want to get you in trouble, Khalid.
No,
I don't
not
want
the
to do
same.
something and then suddenly you're in hot water because we have this and, you know.
I don't think it's much of an issue. I mean, it allows you to look through it, and it sticks to your face. It's not exactly world-ending.
I mean, my only worry about it sticking to your face is that, you know, nobody wore it for very long, but Obsidian was kind of mean. So was he mean in general, or did this thing twist him somehow even worse? I mean, I don't know. It'd be nice to know a little bit more about whatever curse is on it or whatever before I guess anybody wore it permanently. But I mean, whatever, we'll figure it out.
And this, while it is convenient now while we are here, it does, I mean, if we need time to think on it, that is fine too. It was just something I forgot to bring up last session, so I thought that I should put it on the table.
What's a session?
Yeah. What's a session?
No, like music.
I mean, I'll go pretty much with whatever you think's best, Elle. So I guess if Stump's the one that feels uncomfortable, we should talk to him and just make sure that.
I would rather wait until everyone is comfortable with it, and I would definitely like to wait when the responsibility is not on my shoulders. I don't think that I should be making any decisions for the group.
Well, I defer to your thought process on the tower. You're the one who is, I mean, you and Cam, of course, have dealt with them the most. Oh, Merkin have dealt with them the most. But, so, that's certainly up to you.
We can wait on
in my opinion.
Stump seems pretty passionate at the moment, so if we can always wait and perhaps see them.
Well, we can discuss it while we're doing this Seeker task that we're working on.
Or
I mean, we'll be back here again too.
we can leave on a journey, and then I can send them a letter with a sketching of the eyepiece and be like, "We found this in someone's journal. Have you ever seen anything like it?" And we never have to let them actually see it and be theoretical.
I mean, there's that. I mean, we could always be a little bit sneaky about it, of course. You're right.
Yeah, and see what the reaction is, and that might kind of help decide what we do with it. So, on the bell, if it did belong to the church, it'd be kind of nice to maybe figure out how it got out of the hands of the church.
When we talked to them before, they said that they had never heard of it, that it was a legend. But this reminds me. So I wonder, did your orders, Khalid, know that it was at the monastery, or is this something that the other individual whose name I am looking up?
Tavad?
Yes. Is this something that Tavad came to of his own means? So Tavad is the guy who died in the undead
monastery.
No, I remember that.
You don't know?
I don't know if I ever got the opinion that. Wait, no. Are you asking about? Ask me again.
Okay, the bell. You
Yes.
remember? Did you know that it was at that monastery, or is this something that Tavad had? Was it the possession of your order?
I believe so. Tab, fact check me, please.
I mean, you didn't know it was there, but Tiwa'ad had a journal. What did the journal say?
Didn't the commander tell him that they were keeping artifacts and stuff safe?
That's what I was referring to.
Okay.
And it's yeah, I think from everything you found up there, it was basically that was just something they had at the monastery. It wasn't like Tiwa'ad brought it there.
Okay, so that is interesting because the church thought that it was a myth, but the order has known that it was in existence. At some point, Khalid, if you don't mind, I would like, perhaps if you can learn anything more about Tevad and where he is from and who his friends are and, you know, his favorite food.
His favorite food.
Why favorite food?
Why would you
We
need to
learn-
know his favorite
You
food?
can learn a lot about the man, about where he spends his money and what he eats.
I'm suddenly very
so.
concerned that Elspeth is now a studier of people.
I mean, I've always been a studier of people, Khalid.
Well, he's dead, so he's much more interesting now.
I wanted to say, I mean, hasn't she always been?
But
It seems to
clearly,
me-
the kind of magic that he was doing is, you know, not, I mean, it was a little deep, you know, and I don't know where he came by the information to attempt such things, and perhaps there are books that we were not able to find there, but perhaps he has associates that were able to guide him, and we can find other people involved in these kinds of workings. So, if at some point you're able to find out any information about who his chums are, then that might be helpful.
I can ask about, I suppose.
And if they have any history at the order that maybe tells, like, how the bell came into the order's possession and why it wasn't with the church, that would be good to know
That
too.
would be very helpful.
How do I take notes?
So,
Quest log. Oh, I can't create my quest tab.
Is that a setting? Module setting? Quest log? Show available? Allow players to drag rewards. Players can create. Players can accept. Show quest folder? I don't know. Turn everything on. I don't use it.
Add new quest. Yeah. Quest source. Elspeth.
Then
Reward.
long list.
What's Elspeth paying?
She leaves you alone.
We love Elspeth.
She stops asking about your brothel preference.
What's this guy's name?
Your brothel
Kaveen.
preference?
T-Bud.
T-Bud.
T-I-V-A-D.
Tabad.
Yeah. It's in the
She could
handout
have asked
section.
it before. He did not like the question.
But 3 mantle.
so if we're not gonna show the order, then what do we want to go do next? I mean, I kind of want to go see the druid lady and help her at some point, but do we want to do this thing for the seekers and just
Yeah,
try
I
to
think
see
we
if we can get our
need
foot
to
in the
do-
door?
To
Yeah, we need to-
yes, to recap, the Seekers had a thing you want to do. You went over it. You got a letter from the captain that he
Yeah.
had some kind of business opportunity, basically, and you got a letter from the guy at the tower, who I don't remember the name of anymore,
I said it in my notes.
who offered you to talk to a Kelvin
Mackwick. Emrin
Mackwick.
gave us a note telling us that Kelvin Mackwick has
Yes,
a
who
job.
is a loose associate of the tower, who is a merchant associate of the tower, who they do business through. That had some opportunities for. Guess that's technically what you're picking from.
I can't
just a
add
druid
a
lady.
quest. Very
What?
sad. I can't add a quest. I'm very sad.
I turned everything on, I think.
Aw.
So at least for now, I feel like we have kind of met a soft dead end with our obsidian information, you know, because everyone we asked doesn't quite know anything, and the seekers might, but it appears that guard information pretty hard. So I kind of feel as though any direction is as good as another. So if you have an inclination, Cam, you tend to have very good gut instincts.
Well, I mean, I think we kind of got told to butt our noses out of this stuff with the murders here in town. So,
That is fair.
you know, if they don't want our help, we can't really do much about that. Well, I'm always glad to help the captain with jobs. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how much Khalid would
Alex is just gonna laugh
Yeah.
at that. She's just gonna start to chuckle.
So, I mean, maybe going and we have a reason to get in on the Seekers. If they have more information and we can get access to it, that might be a path to tell us more about the eyepiece. I mean, they obviously know more about artifacts and stuff. So,
That is true.
That is true, and as what my father says is true, and I tend to believe that it is. If we are connected with some of these benefactors to the Seekers who do know a bit about things, I mean, surely we can find somebody who may be able to help us with some more information about the things that we're looking for.
yeah.
We just have to build that connection up.
I mean, that is fair. You know, I am not so good at society and connections and things.
I mean,
so
I could
will follow
throw.
your
I
lead.
don't want to throw because I feel like my father's letter is sort of a kind of a challenge, if you will, for me to build the connection on my own, or with whatever help that I get with from you, of course. But I don't think that I want to throw my name around too much with it because my father has connections, but it seemed to me like he wanted me to do it on my own.
You should change your name.
Well, I don't typically give out my full name most of the time. I don't think I have in a while.
It would still be fun.
It is sort of changed.
There's now 20 quests, Cog. How many do you want?
That's probably because I clicked on it a bunch of times. So I'm gonna accept one. It's now in progress. All the other ones you can delete now. Thanks. My bad.
That's funny.
Alright, well, we will brainstorm your new name for you while we travel.
Okay.
In what direction was the Seekers in again?
It's in the center part of River End. It's on the center island.
No, but the quest.
Oh, the
Oh, it
quest.
was west up the river, about maybe 4 or 5 days.
And how close is that to the druid? Do we know?
She said she was more towards the mountains. I guess it would be on further, maybe a little northish. I don't know.
Do one and the other. I can totally steal Stump's idea and pretend like it's
So
mine.
many of these.
So yeah, I mean, we can just go on and do the one, and then kind of decide from there if we want to go on and maybe help the druid lady before we come back to River Inn.
This sounds like a solid plan.
It sounds good to me as well. I think that would, and we can start ingratiating ourselves with the Seekers, and then. But I agree with Elspeth. We should not fully trust them. At least not at first.
Quick question, Tab. Is there, like on this river, are there boats that go up and down it? Is it navigable?
Generally come downstream because
Not upstream.
not very much. It's
Okay.
gets small in places and
All right.
So we shouldn't trust who?
The Seekers. And
They're
there may be benefactors to the organization that we can later trust, but my father specifically said that they do take advantage of sort of mid-level adventurers who don't know the value of what they find.
Yeah, but that's not us.
That is not us. And it was
Mostly because
clearly
we
a
have
warning.
Elle, and she's really smart.
It was clearly a warning from my father, though,
Half the things
not
we
to
find out,
trust
no
the
idea what they are.
not to trust the front part at least.
Well, I mean, let's be real. That little gnome.
Oh yeah. I could tell you were quite annoyed with him.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably real good gnomes out there, but I have not met very many.
Good lord. I hope that Alex doesn't die. Okay.
I just have found several of them to be quite annoying. And I don't know if it's their personalities or just how they're raised. I don't know. But I think they just, I don't know.
Well,
So,
all right. So let's. What are we doing?
What's the objective?
We're gonna go do the seeker quest, and then we're gonna go do the druid thing.
So you heading out of town?
Yep.
Heading out of town.
Do we need
We're
to
gonna stop and
pay?
get whatever rations and
Yeah, for
Yeah.
rations.
stuff we might need.
Yeah, Cam will make sure and get he'll just run by and tell the captain that where they're going and what they're doing and all before, or the cat may already be gone. If so,
No, he's still
then-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Just want to make sure. Do I have rope? Yeah, I have rope. Okay, yeah, I'm good. But we'll get whatever we might need.
That's a weird thing to double check before you leave town, but sure.
You never know when rope might come in handy, and for some reason, Earless doesn't have any fucking rope. Okay,
That's how I live my life too.
and I am really not okay with that.
I don't know if Cam has rope or not. I don't know really.
So you have 3 horses and Zara, right? Is that it?
I think that's all we need, isn't it? Because
Cam doesn't have rope either.
The nerve. So let's just do some quick math on everything here. You've been there for about 10 more days or so during downtime and stabling horses and getting some rations and restocking everything. So let's say we're gonna bill you all 25 gold for all that.
Ugh.
all right, Khalid is paying.
I would like to negotiate that down.
Sure, roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Can
or
Cam
intimidation?
help?
No.
Can I intimidate it?
Mm,
Cam's just gonna stand back and watch it.
Sure.
this ought to go well.
You're gonna bully the innkeeper.
That's
Should
a
go-
danger for
Cam will go
sure.
stand by Alex and elbow and go, watch this.
Oh, this is not going to go well. It's going to increase
Persuasion.
our price.
Okay.
Persuasion. Okay. So as you make faces at the innkeeper about this outrageous sum of money, he gives you a bulk rate because you've been there for almost 2 weeks. So let's say that down. Let's say 17 gold.
Damn, I'm impressed. He did good.
I'm quite surprised, I must say.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad you're keeping gold out of the hands of the peasantry.
Stop speaking with us.
I don't think that the innkeeper is the peasantry. This is a very nice. I mean, it's a very adequate inn.
Elspeth looks at the innkeeper. Are you a peasant? Would you consider yourself like what class?
Oh, Jesus.
He stops cleaning his glass, kind of looks at you, spits in the glass, and continues.
He is. See, this is a man who knows he must conserve water. He is peasantry. Don't worry, so am I.
I mean, how many days did we stay here?
Like,
You were there 10 days. The downtime was 10 days.
listen, stop it.
I'm just checking. Just checking what kind of inn, what kind of establishment this is.
With stabling
a
horses
nice
and all,
one.
etc., and then whatever.
And we bought rations for that. It was
Yes,
more than
and
just the time.
A few arrows and such things.
Does Alex have a bunch of daggers that count as
I
arrows?
have daggers, but I don't use them because
She has
I
tied a
don't
bunch of
want
arrows to a
lose them.
stick.
Why carry them then?
Because eventually I hope to find a solution to not losing them.
Just throw them.
But if I forget to pick them up,
This is why she wanted rope.
We literally don't count arrows ever. We have never done that.
yeah, I know I don't use arrows, but
Stop. You're missing the bridge I'm trying to
Okay,
build here.
So,
but Tab would totally make me lose my daggers, and they're very nice throwing daggers.
Have you
They're very
tried
nice
asking him?
Bigger ones that
decorations.
you don't care about as much.
ammunition is non-existent. So if the dagger is ammunition, then you just have like your drawers are just full of daggers. It's fine.
That's not correct. She has 3 daggers.
So,
All right. Well, I guess Tab's bringing her up.
Elspeth, Cam, and Stump are leaving town.
Which is
Yes.
Wait, does Elspeth have her own horse?
No, she can't ride.
No, Elspeth and Cam share a horse.
This is
We
what I
ride
should have
together.
done. I should have spent off time teaching Elspeth how to
She
ride.
was not around. She was gone.
That's fair.
Couldn't.
She was at the
yeah.
at the tower.
She spent 14 hours a day at the tower.
Okay, fine.
Maybe more. I don't know if I actually come back to the inn or not. She may have slept over there.
She slept there.
Okay, so 10 days you didn't see Elspeth.
She came up for
Alright, so I don't remember actually where we left off. Did you sign up for it, or were you coming back for the Seekers? Do you need to check in with them? It's how we do that. That's fine. You're
We
leaving.
signed up for it because
Okay.
that's when Khalid gave the name.
Yeah, I'll give you benefit of the
Yeah,
doubt. So
whatever
that's
the
true.
name is, we never have.
Whatever
found
the
out.
name is, we don't know.
Yeah, you stick your head in, you say you're leaving to do your quest, and it's like, oh, Ghostbusters, and then he waves you off.
Oh my God.
Ghostbusters. That better not be it.
Yeah.
That is a
That's
group
gotta
name now.
be it.
We
I
are
would-
the Ghostbusters.
No, fuck no.
It's too late. It is now
It's being
canon.
recorded.
Y'all empowered Khalid to make a choice, and that's the name he came up with.
Oh my god. We shouldn't have let him do it.
And now he'll never have to again, so he has ultimately won.
Except that instead of busting the ghosts, we like friend them and all, and you
That's
know,
true.
Elspeth's gonna have a whole army of them following this.
Alright, so you set off on your merry way after making your way through town, heading out on the north side of this river, along the little path that kind of sees it off and on. Elspeth, roll me a d20.
Oh, the first one. Okay, hold on. Pretty on
Perfect.
brand.
So you make it up the river for the first day without any real intermezzo, I was gonna say, but nobody knows the name. Things happening. As the evening comes, there's in the interest of time, there's inns scattered out every so since you're so close to town, or you can just make a camp.
Merkin would want to stay at an inn.
Okay.
So that
Yeah,
could,
he would. Except we're gonna make sure that Elspeth gets like accompanied, you know, so she doesn't go blow up horses or shoot lightning or blood.
It's also
hands or-
getting pretty cold out. You know, it's above freezing, but just barely. So
Yeah, so we would stay at an inn so that Merkin would either have something to
Yeah.
complain about
all right.
or enjoy, whichever one.
You're still within a day's travel of River End, so there's a fair amount of little like towns, and not towns, but
Villages.
four or five houses fluffed up around the road used to sell to travelers and such. So you find one that's fairly nice, that's doesn't have many travelers in it. You make your bedtime, you set off in the morning without any happenings.
Can we assume
Was
that
the
we have
food
like
good
a
and
cloak
the
or
bed?
something?
What now?
Can we assume we have like a cloak or something since it's cold? We knew winter would be, you know.
Yeah, assuming you have like traveling clothes.
Okay.
Felix lives.
Oh, Felix!
Yay!
Yay! He doesn't look like he lives.
He barely lives. He has people there.
He looks really salty about it too.
It's terrible.
You do. You're like, her.
Children are like 10 times as loud when there's people here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh,
You have to generate
Excitement.
enough sound so that everyone can hear you.
So,
Oh, I hear them.
In honor of Stump, we did not take the eyepiece to the tower to be inspected yet. Instead,
That's
we
good.
came up with a plan to send a sketch of it and say we found it, the drawing of it, and we're wondering if anybody knew anything about it.
which is a way better plan.
Yes. See, there you go.
You get up in the morning, you have breakfast, you head off as sun rises. You make another couple of hours down the road for who? I wish I have this written down. Let's see. Let's just say Stump, you're the highest passive perception. You see a flash of like red color off the road a little bit.
Point it
Probably
out to
good.
everybody.
Probably good 60 or 70 feet up in the tree line.
Okay, we're all gonna take a look. We want to look. We want to see.
Roll perception checks. Whoever looks, I guess.
Elspeth keeps reading her book and holding on to Cam.
Ooh.
There you go. That's canon.
Glad we got confetti for that.
Wow. What I love is that he built this character specifically to be good at perception because he was so annoyed with Jacobus, and now he rolls just as bad perception.
It's on brand.
Yeah, 100%.
Are you going to bed? Good night.
Oh,
Oh.
night, Asher.
Hmm.
Night.
Good night.
Oh, those rosy cheeks.
Okay. Go to bed.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
Cam will just kind of nudge Elspeth and say, "Do you want to send Ivan up to look since it's up in the tree?"
Alright. And so she holds
It's not
on
up
to
in the
Cam.
tree, it's
You
over by
said,
the trees.
"Oh,
In the trees.
over the trees." Well, it's up in the sky.
She holds
No, it's
on
not
to-
up in the sky.
I thought you said it was up in the sky.
No! I said it was over in the right from the trees.
Okay. She sends
Off the
Ivan
road.
over. She holds on
Oh.
Okay.
to Cam and goes through his eyes and stuff.
Yeah, Alex, why say Leah? That's very confusing. As you kind of stand up in the saddle and look around, you see this like flowing red laying on the ground or kind of tied up by the trees over there. A little further.
Is
Hard
it
to make
like
out.
clothing?
It looks fabric-y.
Is there
I think it's
anything more iconic than Felix rolling a 1 on a perception check?
Yes.
Nope. We all thought the same. We also stayed in an inn for your.
Roll me a d10. Like, how good of an inn was this?
That's not D10. Let's see. What have we got?
So
It is. It's a roughly 3-star inn.
This place sucks. Whoever picked this doesn't get to pick inns anymore.
So we figured we would stay at an inn to either get something to wax poetic about or to complain about. So it's a win.
This bread is so old, I'm going to discover penicillin.
Ivan, as you fly over there, it's about 70, 75 feet off the road, so you can easily
I'm
look
gonna
at it.
note that it's a person. That I think it's
Ivan
a
just
person.
kind of circles up around. You see this long, flowing red blanket kind of laying on the ground, kind of tucked up in between the trees. And as you comes closer, you can see it's draped over a horse laying there.
Phonos was source.
Okay, and so while she sees this, she describes everything she's seeing, and she's like, "But I want to remind everyone that last time we saw a wounded animal laying somewhere, we were jumped by goblins."
Oh,
Is it
God.
Good memory. Good
I'm
memory.
so tired of goblins. I just.
Ivan-
You want us to try to sneak closer and see if we can see anything?
Ivan
Fireball.
perches on a branch and just kind of watches with her.
Yeah, let's just sit there. Ivan says it looks. You can see he's the horse looks to have been tangled up with like a bridle and
Is the
other
horse alive?
other horse leather things
Does it look alive?
around the tree. And like,
Is
no,
the horse
it's not
alive?
moving. It looks to have been there for a bit.
I don't think there's any need for us to.
I mean, last time we found a horse by itself, we investigated and we found, we got to go on and meet Khalid's best friend.
That
Oh.
is
So,
true.
Helios?
That is
I think we should.
Not incredibly on board with this, but I suppose we might as well see what's going on.
well, let's at least see what's in
I
the saddlebags.
don't know.
I mean, if there is anything, it probably already been looted clean, but looks like it's been there a bit, but you never know.
So you get off and get over to it?
Cam will sneak up to it. Alex,
Alright.
come with me.
Alright, Alex will sneak
Stealth checks if you
too.
like it.
Are the rest of us up on the road?
Yeah.
I assume you're still sitting on your horse if you're not saying anything else.
First of all, Zara's not a
23.
horse.
Oh.
We're stealth.
Alright. Jeez.
Jeez,
So
Louise.
As you tiptoe across, like Bugs Bunny sneaking up on Hunter, you can see what Ivan saw and Elspeth described to you before. As you look around, it doesn't seem to be anything really around there. The horse been laying there probably, I mean, not years, but a good week or so at least. It's kind of falling
Stinks.
apart. It doesn't smell the best. You can see like bone exposed in a
Okay.
couple of places.
Is there any saddlebags?
It has this red blanket on. It looks a bit some kind of riding blanket. It has a bridle. It has other equipment. It does not have any storage on it at the moment. It's all the leather straps and all are tangled around the tree. It looks like the horse were running away or something and it got tangled up and it basically just starved to death.
Aw. So whoever was riding this horse has been dead a long time. Wait. Necromantic horse. Eh? Why waste useful materials?
No, if there's nothing to get from it, then I say we leave it alone.
Well, there is
unless
something
there's-
to get. Necromantic horse. I think we
So if we-
established there's something to get.
If we poke around a little bit here, I mean, can you tell where the horse was running from or anything, or is it? I
Roll
mean,
me
if it's been a
investigation
week,
check.
it's probably too late. But no, not me.
Was Alex poking around to you or not?
To see, is it an investigation? I mean, I could try,
Yeah.
but
Just to see if we can tell where it came from or if
but I
there's
don't-
anything in the
my
area.
investigation is
Yeah,
shit.
mine too.
I mean, if we're looking to see where it was coming from or where it was going, wouldn't that be a survival though? To kind of
Sure, I'll give you survival.
Might be a little bit better. Nope.
That was a little better.
Alright, so you kind of walk around this dead horse. Little flies buzzing around it. Not so many. It's pretty cold still. Insect life is hibernating. This leather straps are kind of wrapped around and stuck on some branches and such, and it seems to be, as you see where it has drug behind it, and you can, even though it's been a little while, Cam, you can tell it seems to be going off from like the side of the road northwards. The road heads east-west.
All right, we'll go back and tell the others what we found. And I mean, do y'all want to keep going or?
I mean, there's always the
Yeah,
potential of wandering about and finding another druid that may or may not try to murder us in the future.
I don't feel that Helios is seeking to end our lives. I think that you and he have just got into a bad way.
Just select lives.
However, I am not feeling. I feel like this has been here for a while, unlike the last horse we found, where it was, very clearly a recent thing. This has been here a while. I think we'll be far too late to help whoever was on this horse.
Oh, wait, let me see something real quick. Hold on.
Hang on.
Okay, this is true, but I have to. So while I was at the tower, I learned this cool little new thing. I don't know if we cared, but if we can find their body, I can talk to them.
The horse?
No, the person. I mean,
Not that we have to care. It's just good to know for future reference. If you bring me a mouth, I can speak to it.
well, that is very useful knowledge for future. I still feel like, I mean, the last time that this happened, we got involved in a whole thing with a bandit camp and a whole nother town, and we're on this road towards the Seeker quest. I don't know.
I mean, don't get me
Whatever
wrong.
you think.
If we have a goal in mind, we actually stick to it. I think that is called character advancement. I would be very impressed with us.
I have a goal. We're not staying at that inn.
Well,
I mean,
no.
if you want to send Ivan out a little bit and just see if he sees anything really weird or whatever, that's fine. But otherwise, yeah, I'm good with going on along the road.
Yeah, I'm feeling that way as well.
Okay.
I think that we have a lot on our plate right now, as it is.
As a player, I'm very concerned by this possible plot hook that we're going to walk away from.
I know, out of
I know,
character,
but-
I'm like, man, but there's not anything on the horse to tell us, if he's like at
And-
a
And not
seeker's
only
stamp
that,
or something,
we
I'd be
have
going,
a
yeah.
full- I mean, we have a lot of things we're supposed to be doing right now too. So it's
we're not
like,
supposed to be doing anything. We're self-employed.
Okay, Elspeth sends out Ivan just to see if he can see anything.
Alright, how far are you sending Ivan?
As far as he can go while she can still see through his eyes right now.
Okay. That's about 100 foot, I think?
Yeah, just even to see if there's like any sign of a trail worth following, or if we would just
Okay.
be wandering off into the woods.
Roll a perception check for Ivan, I
With
suppose.
advantage.
With
Yeah.
advantage?
Is Ivan an owl? Ivan's an
carrier
owl.
side, yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
think-
that's not what? I mean, the first one was a
Alright.
good one, but still.
Yeah.
yeah.
As you send out Ivan, he kind of tethers at the range of your consciousness. You can't see further up north. There's this just broken trail and some stomped down younger trees and such where the horse seems to have come through in at some pace at some point, even though the grass and such are kind of rebounded, but the damage to the tree life and plants, etc.
She conveys that. So if we want to follow, it is pretty clear. We can follow for a while if we want, and then come back. We can just not care. I mean, there are dead people everywhere. We are going to run into a lot of dead people in our time.
We're going to add to the population of dead people.
I mean, that seems most likely given our recent
And also,
history.
and also subtract from it. We're equal opportunity.
Well, I mean, maybe we can kind of
Zero-sum.
just loop up and then start heading west if we get too far and we're kind of like, this is a dead end.
We could. I suppose
Wind
that
our
might
way
not-
back.
That's not a bad idea. We could sort of take a little side trek and sort of loop round. I would be okay with that if everybody else is.
I'm open.
I'm good.
Let's do it.
So you're doing what now? You're diverting off the road
Yep.
up.
Right, we're
Following
gonna
the- following the
like,
trail?
we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna try to follow and see if we can see something, but then loop back if it.
All right.
Yeah.
We have been-
Roll a whoever's taking charge on this. Roll a survival check. If Cam and
Who's-
Alex are doing it, just one of you roll with advantage.
Do we want to be the ones that lead the charge, or Khalid, or some?
Not me.
Are you taking your horses through, or you?
I mean, yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
travel.
Okay.
Is anyone proficient in survival?
Not I.
Not
No,
I.
that was the glaring hole in your Cog's fancy spreadsheet you made
Actually-
where it coordinated.
Actually, Isn't that what the little check mark means?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in survival.
Alright,
Okay,
and
you roll
Yeah.
with advantage.
But your wisdom sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, but I'm
So
still
roll with
plus
advantage.
2. Okay,
Well,
how
you've
do
got
I?
+2,
If
I
I
only got
click on this,
+1.
do I just have to click it twice to roll it, or how do you roll
Just
it?
I
once.
think you
click.
right
Oh, to roll with
click
advantage,
somewhere.
you right click till it's green.
Ah,
Well,
well, okay.
Woo!
don't have to be proficient with that.
There, I wasted my natural 20.
Maybe, maybe not.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
This is
I
so
just see
interesting.
Kaiga.
No.
Why
No.
did we?
Why are we looking at his butt?
I don't know. It's just
I don't know. I
Why
closed
are
my
you
eyes.
looking at my butt? My face is up here. Alright?
Why?
I will not be
Yeah, we can't
disrespected.
see
We
your
don't
face.
see your
Guys,
face.
Just
Kia off. What's Kia off?
That's his car.
Killed in action, Operation Enduring Freedom.
Oh.
That's all.
I'm gonna stick with his car.
Go. Okay,
What
anyway.
is he doing?
He's just-
Khalid falls
he's
off a
so
cliff
weird.
and dies. Oh my god, go away. Don't come back. Alright. As you ride very precariously through this forest, the path, Cam is leaning over the head of the horse while Alex helpfully points out things, I guess. I don't know. You can tell as you lead the charge where the horse came from. Every now and then there's a good gap where you can't see any trails in the pickup, and it only takes you about 10 minutes of really sidestepping. You come into this very small glade, and you can see not a log house, but almost like a stick hut house building thingy. That's a technical term. Standing with the door open. It has a pole outside where a metal loop and some like a hitching post. Being open, and the elements and the wind and such seems to have blown in. There's full of leaves and a bit of snow on the threshold.
Alex, let's go investigate. Let's sneak in
Okay.
there.
So we're gonna sneak in there. Do we need to roll another stealth check?
It will take the last ones, because
Sure.
I really
pause.
love.
you pause a bit away, you hush everybody else, and you jump off your horses and tiptoe into it, and as both of you from various sides stick your head across the side of the door and look inside. It's a fairly small home. You can see inside there's a little small cook fire. Doesn't seem to have been lit for a while. There's a cot, a table, bench. There's a cabinet with some used cookware.
Does
Such
it look dusty or?
Yeah, it looks like it's, I mean, not like cobwebs, but just the door's been standing open. It's been a number of days just with the elements kind of blew in, and there's leaves and such on it. As you don't see anybody in there, but you can see a wooden, almost like a bed chest at the end of the cot as well.
Ooh,
Metal
loot.
banded.
Okay. Go look at it. Make sure it's not trapped.
Okay, I'm gonna
Cam
go
will
look
stand
at it.
back at the door and just watch. She'll
Okay, I'm
give
gonna
the
go
others
do
a thumbs up.
I'm gonna go do a trap check.
Give me an investigation.
Yeah, I think that's right. Or is that with my thieves' tools? No, it has to be.
It's just looking at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
do an
it
investigation.
For investigation or perception.
We'll give investigation,
And I wish a perception.
because you can definitely see that.
Whoa.
Oh, but never mind.
I love that it that pops before you see the result.
I know. It
What?
startles
Good or
me.
bad.
So.
Yeah, and it does it for ones too. So you never know until it comes up, which is
It's not as big for ones. So it's this fairly sturdy oak metal banded chest. It has a pretty hefty lock on the front of it. As you kind of feel it over and run your fingers along the lid of it, and your finger kind of catches on the side of it, and you press in and curl around, and you feel like a little lever there. And as you toy with it, you hear a click as you dismantle, or temporarily at least disarm this trap.
okay. So, it was trapped. All right. Is it locked?
It is locked.
All right. I'm gonna get out my handy dandy new thieves' tools and try to pick the lock.
All right.
Can I roll my thieves' tools?
Yes, you can.
Oh, here they are. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god.
Jeez.
What is happening?
You didn't get a pop for that one.
I
She
know.
didn't get a pop.
Didn't count. So you paid good money for these thieves' tools, and they're new to you. They're a little unsure. Not this kind of the same weight, and you kind of cram both of these little tools in there. You feel around, stretch around. It only takes you 10 seconds or so. You just feel like well-oiled piece just sliding into the machinery of this lock. And
It's good to
unhatches it.
lubricate. It's good to
Yeah.
lubricate it first. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, always.
And as you open it, and there's this sharp metal blade that just kind of falls down limply from the lid that you, through some kind of precognition, feel like might have stabbed you otherwise.
Yeah. If I hadn't
Ins-
dismantled it.
Inside, you find a wooden rack-looking thing, similar to ones you have seen in alchemist shops before. There is currently this is wooden insert that holds 10 glass vials that are stoppered.
Oh, do I if I'm looking at the potions, do they look recognizable in any way?
Are you pulling them out?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a potion in them. Each one is filled with a dark gray powder.
A dark gray powder.
Yes.
Okay.
Almost like flowery. It looks like when you turn it around, but grayish.
Gunpowder. Oh, please, God, let it be gunpowder. Okay. All right. I'm gonna show Cam, and I'm
Those
gonna.
are weird.
Yeah, but I really think we should take these.
We'll
What?
show
I'm gonna roll-
Elle. She knows everything.
All right, so I'm gonna carefully take out the. I mean, is it like a carrying thing, or is it meant to?
No, it's
store
more
them?
like a shelf that's set in there to keep them upright.
Okay.
You can certainly carry it, but with them, but it wouldn't be very convenient.
Right. No. Do I look around? Is there anything in the little cabin or shack or whatever that looks like it could be used to carry these kinds of vials?
No, there's no.
I wonder
Take some
how.
cloth and wrap them up and
Yeah,
try to make
carefully
'em-
wrap them up and put them in our pack. Or one of us put them in our pack. But yeah, we'll carefully, because we don't know what's in them, so we don't want to break them.
I mean, it's similar to how you treat your potions, I assume.
Yes. Is there anything else in the chest?
No, that's it.
That's
No
all
false
that's in
bottom.
it? No false bottom. No.
No real bottom. You could just lift it up, actually.
Oh yeah. Is there anything else like in the cabin? Anything?
we'll look under
if
the
we check
bed,
around under
no.
mattress, under counters, or
No,
whatever.
there's a cabinet basically has some basic household items, some bowls, plates.
The cook fire, is it like a brick fireplace type thing? I'll check for loose bricks or.
No,
Anything.
it's some rocks
Oh,
piled up on a stone.
Okay. But I'll still check around like walls or anything for like any loose boards, anything like
Alright.
that.
Roll me an investigation check with advantage.
Ooh. Thank God.
I think. Isn't that like a feat you have?
I don't know. Oh yeah, if I'm looking for secret doors, but I guess that would be sort of any kind of secret item or whatever. Yeah.
Let's not get a hold of ourselves. No, it's fairly small. I mean, it's
Right.
probably like 8 by 8 feet cut, and you should feel around and see. You don't really see anything that
Okay,
would
cool.
be able to hide anything really, because there's not that thick of walls or much in there.
Is there anything else around the clearing or anything?
Almost seems more like it's almost some, rather than living there, maybe some like hunting lodge or just a sheltering hut. Who's watching the news?
Right.
So it's, like,
Yeah.
it's definitely
I-
something.
Where?
Am I echoing again?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We'll just poke around the clearing a little bit and make sure we don't see anything that
Yep.
stands out, and then head
Alright.
back
Head
to the
back.
others.
Nope.
Elle, look at these. She'll hand her one of the little vials all wrapped up in the cloth. Be careful.
We don't know what it is. I wonder.
It looks like, perhaps human ashes? I don't know.
It does look a
Well-
little bit like human ashes.
It's a
Yes,
bottle of
absolutely.
grandma.
The really fine versions of human ashes.
Oh God.
And kind of like whiffs it under her nose a little bit to see if it has a scent.
It does kind of sting your nose. You open it and smell it, I assume.
Yes.
As you
But
take
not
it in,
like full on.
it doesn't really have a smell, but you can feel kind of stinging in your nose as you inhale the scent.
It's not. She didn't huff it. She just
Yeah.
snorted it.
Is
She
it,
just
Yeah.
is
wafted
it
it.
flammable? Like, are they flammable? I don't know. Put them next to me. We'll find out eventually.
So
Pour
Well, I
them
don't
on
know
it.
what they are. It's not a liquid. It was in one of those. It's in like a potion rack, but it's not liquid. It's definitely a powder. I don't know what it is.
honestly, this is not exactly my specialty. I've seen bodies. People do this sometimes, but that is the only.
I mean, but what would be the purpose of keeping it locked in a chest?
I
is
don't
which
know, but I would
where I've
love
found
to
it.
find out if this is some sort of magic component.
I'm very curious about it as well. Does anybody else want to look at it and
Ooh.
investigate it?
Elite.
Try to
You should-
identify
You
it.
should study
Yeah.
about like things like this, Alex, and learn how to make like
As a hobby.
that's a hobby.
No, I don't know. I'm
Yes,
gonna do
yeah.
jewelry making.
Anybody have proficiency in like herbalism or alchemy
I don't think
That's
I do.
Davi, not me.
tools?
I've just got Arcana Investigation, Medicine.
How about proficiency with a leer? Is that close?
You can stuff them in there and just play and see if it does anything to resonance if you want.
Music
I can do
proficiencies
flutes,
are the
pan flutes,
dumbest.
drums. I'll be the rest of Khalid's band.
Yeah.
But
Two-man
nobody
band.
has like alchemy. Does Merkin does cooking? Is that close enough?
Now you're muted.
Now you're muted.
I don't have cooking tool proficiency, but I am planning to take that with a feat at level 8. So
He's a engaged amateur.
yeah, I judge people. I don't do it myself. It's,
He-
It's too much pressure.
Unless you're forced to, like on a camp out.
he's a critic. You don't have to know to be a critic.
he's a very
He's just
realistic
going to give
character.
in and learn it eventually because he just can't ever find anything that satisfies him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I will be Gordon the Ram.
Merkin, not to be insensitive, but have you ever burned anyone before? Does this look like ashes to you?
I mean,
Be
A,
insensitive.
yes. B, not to this extent. This is runt. I usually leave people a good medium.
That is good to know. Then perhaps Stump can bring us back if it ever comes to that.
Yeah.
Well,
Look.
maybe we can take this to an alchemist when we get back to town and see if
Yeah.
they can figure something out
I
about
may
it.
make you into a steak, but it's a steak that very recently said moo. So it's
Well, very well. All right, let's pack them up carefully then, and maybe we can find out what to get back to town. Very
Yeah.
interested. It's a lot of trouble to lock that up. and that it was trapped. I mean, it would have sliced your fingers off very easily once you got into it.
I wondered what you were doing. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's here, and if anybody was, they're long gone, so we didn't find anybody or anything. So,
Well, then we carry on.
Oh,
so I guess we'll head on back.
oh, it's way
Roadwards.
back there.
So you head back to the road.
Yeah.
All right. You head back. It's not that hard to find. You step over the dead horse.
Yeah.
And you start
back.
traveling again. Can you just get a round of perception checks?
Even from
Do we need to worry? Khalid's got it.
I mean, hey, my perception check was not bad either, and I
Jeez.
20.
As you get back on the road, you kind of head back to westward. Talking about what you just found. Very excited about your new powders. Looking around and feeling a little more alert than you usually are to the rest of the surroundings. Stump and Alex and Khalid, you get about 10 minutes down the road or so, you see much less than what the other one was. Another piece of red fabric off the side of the road. This one seems to have fallen in the ditch and almost covered up, but you eyes peeled, you managed to spot it.
Anyone else see that?
no, I'm
Yes.
reading.
Well,
I don't see shit. Wasn't trying
Oh,
to.
I did until you pointed it out. Let's go look at it. Alex, that's the same as what was on the horse, I think, isn't it?
It looks very similar. I am really alarmed by all of this activity on this road. We're going to the kobolds, right? Right now?
Guys, I think
Oh, you're
this
heading
might
road
be
to
the
a town.
plot from the 60s Batman TV movie where the world leaders get dehydrated into a fine powder. And the secret is to rehydrate them and everything's cool.
Spit in the water.
Okay. I don't know. So we haven't even got to the road to get down to where the kobolds
No,
are
you're-
yet.
No, we're
Well,
about
no,
10
that's-
minutes
that's
up the road.
That's like a couple of
We're
days.
only 10 minutes
town.
out of town?
No, you're a day and a couple hours out of
Oh,
town.
Right.
Okay.
No, we're 10 minutes up the road from
I
where we
swear.
left the road.
I'm like, are you kidding me right
You're
now?
10 minutes away from where you left the road and came back.
Okay, this is a lot going on. I don't know what's going on. Well, let's go check it out very quietly.
Is this the rider of the horse?
Are you getting up to it?
Yeah, we're
we're
gonna
gonna
sneak up to it.
sneak up to it.
Alright.
Oh.
Wow.
As Alex sneaks up and everybody else follows, I guess, because everybody was going up to it.
Not us back.
No,
Alright.
they're
So
not.
staying
Me
on
and
the road.
Cam.
Okay. Alright. As the stealth twins make their way up, as you get closer, you see the fabric seems to match what you found on the horse, although this one is a lot harder to spot, and it's been covered over with mud and the like. As you get closer still, it seems to be a cloak that somebody is wearing, laying face down into the ground.
Elle, come here. Somebody to talk to.
Okay, Elspeth just trumps over. Don't.
Oh my god.
First, is it a Crimson Hawk cloak?
No, it's more like a red canvas looking material.
Okay. Okay, so I can talk through it, but I can only ask him 5 questions. So, she turns around, she calls back, guys, you should come over here! And beckons her back
We'll,
down the road.
We'll kind of pilfer through and see if there's anything of interest in his pockets or anything that gives any information that might lead to questions.
Okay. So you're just kind of patting him down, lifting him up. Over
Yeah. Really kind of going, oh god, he
Alright.
stinks.
Yeah, he doesn't smell the freshest. As you start by just brushing off the cloak to the side and just kind of patting, seeing pockets you find. You find two pouches hanging tied to a rope around his waist rather than a belt. One is a coin pouch. I had
Ooh.
notes somewhere once upon a time.
How much coin is in it?
That's a good question, Leah. What happened to my... Where the shit did my note go?
Just roll like a
robbing,
2D100.
robbing the dead. Good work.
No,
Hey.
he's not going to use it.
He's not gonna use it.
My monitor messed up and he closed my browser window.
You guys don't know how the afterlife works in this setting. This could be like Egyptian lore. Like he could be relying on that.
Okay,
For
he
his
has
life.
24 gold and 37 silver in his coin pouch. The other pouch holds...
Cag, did you get that?
No.
I did.
Please get it so that you can write it down. You're the one who keeps the gold.
Cam took it. It's in Cam, so you have to... Cam has to enter it, then you have to
Oh,
move
okay.
it later. There's a whole process.
Okay, that's fine. Cam took it, that's fine.
The other pouch has in a napkin wrapped up 2 more vials
Of that same kind of powder?
of the same kind of powder.
What is this?
You should
Is there any
Eh.
papers or any books or anything on his person?
And that's what he's wearing, except he has a dagger also sheathed just on the side.
I mean, what kind of dagger? Is it nice? Is it interesting looking in
it's
any
a
way?
dagger. It's a dagger.
Cam will just hand that to Alex.
Yeah. I mean, I can always use a dagger.
Having found this, Cam is rooting around. You kind of lift him over and push him over, so Elspeth can do her thing, I suppose. His face is, you can see some of the bones of his cheekbones kind of poking through the skin. He's starting to decompose. But beyond that, you can see his face, his mouth is locked open, like wide. The skin that you can see is all covered in blisters and pustules.
Okay.
You should ask him what this powder is, since you could talk to him.
Is he looking at Elspeth
Yeah.
the same way other dead things look at Elspeth?
In your opinion, yes.
Okay. Then she's gonna wave to him. Hello, don't mind us, we are here to be friendly. We just have a few questions for you soon.
He does not respond.
Okay. We will ask about the powder. I think perhaps we will ask if he is a member of like any organizations or something like that. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We
And
could
then
ask
whatever else
him.
you would...
We could ask him if he wants us to tell anybody, to pass on the news of his death to anybody.
That is very noble of you.
Well, I mean,
That
it seems
really
like a Khalid thing to ask, so.
That is true. And a something,
Yeah, I could see, Stump has kind of rubbed off on me a little. He's a
Um,
good guy.
So that is 3. Do you want to come up? I mean, that may lead to more questions as we talk to him. This keeps
Yeah,
going.
maybe save the last 2 as things that you think would be good.
Okay.
I trust you, Al.
Ooh, that is a lot of pressure, yeah.
Well, if nothing else comes up, then maybe you could ask him what happened to him,
Okay.
what killed him, and why he's got blisters all over his face. So the
Okay.
answer of what happened to him might answer the blisters, but
Okay. So we start with the powder, perhaps, and then move on to
Yes.
what happened.
Yes, because I'm
Yeah.
very interested in the powder.
Okay. Then Elspeth is going to reach out and curl her fingers over his neck and cast Speak with Dead.
Is it
All right.
important to the spell that you put your
Yes.
hand around his neck?
Yes.
As you
Listen.
cast the spell, his wide open jaw kind of twitches a little, and you can see him drawing this big breath of Rax's body.
Cam's
then
gonna step back towards Stump.
He doesn't move other than that. Just he fills his lungs with air and basically waits on you.
Hello, friend. It is nice of you to visit us briefly again. We had a question for you. What happened to cause your death?
You hear this breathy whisper as his chest compresses a little. He goes, "The pox."
Oh,
Oh God.
fuck. She just nods slowly. leaving her
Hey,
hand on his neck.
unrelated. Elspeth and Alex and Cam, are you wearing gloves?
Elspeth is not.
Okay.
Cam is.
No,
No, I don't know if it's
I
important.
don't guess. I don't know unless they're
Well, I
part
mean,
of
you have
my
armor, so I assume you would, because
Elspeth
if you're
is
fighting with a
absolutely not.
weapon, so yes, Cam would be.
Then yes, Alex
Okay.
would be as well.
This is where I go, haha, I'm not even close to whatever's causing this.
All right.
All right.
I see.
That was one question.
Next, what is this powder that you have been carrying with you, friend?
And his chest pushes together a little more to let some of the more air out.
Cocaine!
Black grass.
Black grass.
What is that? Do you know what that is?
If you
Elspeth?
smoke it.
I do not. This is not for you. She turns back to her friends. Do you want to ask what that is? Should that be the next question?
I'm
Yeah,
sure we
sounds
can.
good.
I would like to know what it does.
Can you tell me any information about how this black grass is used?
Let me see what this spell actually says. If the answers are. It lets out another breathy whisper of hallucinate.
Alright.
Okay, so it's not cocaine, it's peyote, but we were close.
Should
It's definitely drugs.
should expect them. I mean, he also could be a lying asshole. We don't know for sure, but that is, okay. So then, what? We could ask him about the new organization.
He is lying. On the ground.
Ask about telling people
Wow.
about his death. What do you think?
How did he get the pox?
Okay. She looks back at him. How did you come to have the box?
My mother.
Interesting.
Was he born with it?
I don't think so. I think that we may have stumbled upon a plague. So
It was Maybelline.
the rest of you should likely stand back for now. Do we have anything else that we want to ask him? We have one more question.
I mean, we can do, like I said, and ask him if there's anybody he wants us to let know, but if he says his mom ain't doing that,
Well,
I think we've already been exposed enough.
we could ask him, but given that we may well have been exposed to the pox, it may be more fruitful if we try to find some sort of lead as to,
We could ask him if he knows about a cure for the pox,
okay?
but I doubt he would.
And that's true. Any other suggestions?
You have a paladin standing like right next to you. Just put it out there.
Yeah. So,
Oh, you can cure diseases, can't you?
Yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah. That's amazing. Okay.
Okay, what is our final question?
I guess if there's anybody he wants us to tell about him.
Know of any good inns that are close?
No, Marcus.
Was he running from someone?
Do you want me to ask?
It just seems
Yes.
odd.
Was he being pursued?
I could ask where he is going, but I mean, I can ask if he is being pursued. Okay, I will ask that. Okay, she looks.
Yeah.
Was anyone or anything chasing you when you died? Were you running?
Going home.
Okay, so he kind of gave me a big answer.
I suppose that's.
That is
Fair.
very non-committal. He is a clever corpse.
Well, at least we know what the powder is.
Well, great.
I mean,
So,
I know what I'm doing later.
You can stay away from that
We-
powder, Merkin.
Cam will look back and go, so you guys heard that, right? He's got the pox. So does that mean we have the pox?
If it's possible. Do we have any alcohol?
Any alcohol.
You can use it to sometimes you dip your things in it before you sew up people's wounds and stuff. We could wash our hands. It may not do anything, but that is what we would do.
Wait. Elspeth has discovered germs.
No, just like needles and stuff before you. I mean, listen. We know that infections and stuff exist.
All
Aedor
right,
is still the
Charles.
four humors.
Yeah. All right, Charles Lister.
Listen, you just discovered penicillin.
Yeah.
Can I just cast Detect Poison and Disease?
I mean, sure. Is that a spell?
Yep.
You could cast whatever spell you want. This is your life, Khalid.
He is just here to guide you in it.
Yeah.
Do I detect any kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, you do.
And who?
Depending on where you stay at, are you 30 feet away from your party and the body?
I mean, I was just talking to Elspeth, that I don't
Okay,
know.
I don't know if you're shouting.
You should have maybe waited to use that until we were not within 30 feet of the diseased corpse.
No, you can sense the presence and locations of poisonous creatures and disease. So the corpse is definitely diseased. You can tell some traces of it on Elspeth. There's probably poison somewhere. I don't know. I'm sure one of you people are carrying around poison.
How far away from that inn? Because that food was awful.
More than
I
30 feet.
don't actually
is-
think I have any poison.
Is the disease, like, the source of the disease, like, is it on Elspeth or on Elspeth? Or do I not have that kind of fidelity?
Why do
mean,
I
you-
have arrows?
You do feel somewhat faintly, very faintly from Elspeth.
I mean, for what it is worth, it is on my hand that already has half dead fingers anyway. So
Okay. Elspeth, come here.
I don't want to go near you because what if you can't do anything about this and then don't you shmee? She backs away. You are not in charge of me anymore. I have already done your thing.
I've never been in charge of you. Also, I can clean whatever disease you picked up.
I
off
know
of
you
them.
think you can. What if you cannot and then you just have it do?
Well,
You have
then
to-
he should do it while he can still detect this whatever.
Yes,
'Cause-
let him
That's fair.
do what he wants to do.
No, that is never a good idea. Do you have to touch me?
Given that the name of the spell is called Lay on Hands, I'm gonna go with yes.
He's to lay on your hands.
What if you have like a cloth in between us or something to protect yourself?
Do you have gloves on, Khalid?
I mean, I'm wearing plate mail, so I imagine I have gauntlets of some sort. But like, I think I don't know that I have to exactly touch the spot. I think I can just touch.
Okay,
Elspeth,
touch
like-
my other hand. Touch my.
Take my strong
He-
hand.
He takes his hand and puts it around her throat.
Elspeth takes a deep breath.
She's sure this is finally the end.
All right, Khalid is going to take her other hand and expend 5 points of lay on hands to cure her of any diseases or poisons she may have.
All right.
If necessary, he can
You do
touch
that.
himself too. He does it all the time.
Yeah.
It's not my first rodeo.
All right. So you do that. You feel confident that any diseases has been eradicated.
Eradicated.
Okay, is there anybody else that I detect?
Not from the person, not from any person themselves. No.
What about the coins?
I mean, if you want to get, yeah, this. Best location: poisons, poisonous creation, diseases. No, you don't sense anything else.
Okay.
We'll step back away from this body so we're out of the range of what we think is safe distance.
But I'm gonna rule that spell is not like a German microscope. Like you get the Matrix picture of the entire bacterial flora around you.
Okay. Well, I don't detect. I can't feel any other corruption.
Hey,
Everything else
Murky.
has had the worst of it.
I think this might be a case where you should burn that body. I mean, what do you think, Khalid?
Marking climaxes.
Okay.
I think we should get a good distance away and let Merkin
At
burn
least
it.
30 feet. No, I'm gonna firebolt. I'm not wasting a spell slot on this nonsense.
So that nobody else gets diseased.
All right. So, y'all get some distance. Stand around like 4th of July.
Yeah. The rules of firebolt say that worn items do not burst into flames. However, can we get a ruling that a corpse's item?
Yeah, he's not wearing them. He's an item at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Firebolt. Firebolt. We're doing this LARP
Yeah.
style. Firebolt. I throw sand pouches.
Yeah. For some reason, small little balls of tinfoil land upon this guy, and he bursts into flame. The red cloak kind of catches pretty easily and takes some of the grass and around it, some of the branches that aren't completely damp, and
This is the equivalent of salting the bodies in the
yeah.
Feywild.
Yep.
It's not like a bonfire fire, but after a good number of firebolts in there, you feel like you have at least done a good scorching job surface deep.
Sir, it is in fact a bonfire fire.
Okay. Okay, so
You should
5.
have known
Okay,
that.
so all right, so
I'm
this thing is
thorough.
just 5. So Merkin does that, then all of a sudden it's a 5-foot cube of just a burning hellfire. Really warming you up because you've been on the road. It's pretty cold. It's right around freezing. Been a few hours since you left the heat of the inn. It's a good bone warmth from this utterly deceased corpse laying on the ground.
So, if this black grass is a hallucinogen, and if it is actually some kind of drug, would Cam or Stump or Alex have heard of it?
Yeah.
How much
mean, we
drugs
should
have y'all
always-
done?
We should all assume Alex has heard of
I
everything.
mean, we were on a pirate ship.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Merkin is gonna trip balls. Like,
And I mean, we have some underworld connections. I mean, come on now.
Okay. Do note that the captain is very opposed to even to some extent drinking on the job.
Yeah, that's true.
So he ran kind of a tight ship, so there wasn't like you were transporting boatloads of heroin.
he ran a tight
No,
ship in,
but-
in the
But
We might have heard of it, even if the
let's
captain didn't run it.
say,
Can we roll a history check?
yeah, I was gonna say Cam and Alex are a history. I'm not giving Stump to it. He wouldn't
or can
understand what
she
drugs are.
Hey, can we talk about it and her help me try to remember and me roll with advantage instead of both
Is it-
just rolling
Yeah.
a history check?
Is it the type
mean,
of drug that gets used in medicine, though? Or like cocaine used to?
Do you want to roll a medicine check? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I will
Alright.
roll history.
All right, you roll history with advantage on your expertise,
Yes.
whatever, with advantage, and
Cam will spend
Cam
some
roll a
time
medicine
talking.
check.
Oh, did I roll? Yeah.
All right.
You two are on the job.
Let's see. So blackgrass is, as Alex knows by rumor more than anything, powdered black grass.
Thank
It's pretty rare.
you. Okay.
You've
And we
only
have
heard about
like
it. You never
10?
found it. It is, by all accounts, the kind of drug that you take when you don't really want to live your life and want to live a different life. It
What
makes you
does that-
hallucinate. It gives you It's extremely addictive.
Ooh,
It kind of detaches you from reality, in general.
interesting.
You guys are
And
gonna have to tie me up to keep me away from this in the future. I'm
how
making a
is it?
prediction.
How is it imbibed? Is it smoked? Is it snorted? How does it? Do I know any of that?
You do not know that.
Okay. What about with Stump's medicine check? Can he divine how it would have been? How it would be used?
Stump, you are pretty sure that this is not used for medicinal purposes. However, thinking back on it now that you have rolled a medicine check, you do recognize that the man that is now a smoldering, he is currently a bonfire, I guess.
Is he? Does the DM judge that he's good and ashy?
Yeah, he's
Control
he's-
flames. Fire's gone.
Okay.
Dramatic.
You do know he was suffering from something called Undine Pox. Undine Pox, I guess. I don't know. That is, by all accounts, not treatable. It's once it's reached, especially when it reaches a stage, some people just get over it. But when it reaches a stage where he was, it's basically a death sentence.
Okay, so he was taking the drug because he was.
And how many vials of this did we find? Like 10 vials?
12 total.
12 total vials of this. I would not want us to use it, but it could be valuable in the right market.
I don't know that I can condone that.
What?
I don't
Alex
know
is-
that I can condone
Yeah.
that.
Even the necromancer is like, no thanks.
I
My
mean,
people are already
even
dead.
Those zombies are gonna be fun, though.
even the captain wouldn't deal in this stuff. So
I
yeah.
know, but it could. I still think it's useful. I don't want to get rid of it, but we
Yeah,
need
I mean,
to
we
be
can
careful
take it,
because we
but
don't
I think-
necessarily want it to fall in the wrong hands either.
I mean,
Right.
You know, if we are slipping it into Obsidian's
Merkin,
drink one day.
like obscures his hands.
I'm going to give Merkin the side eye.
He's an addicting personality, guys. He has addictive tendencies. Keep him away from this drug.
Yeah, we
Don't
know. Well,
use
it's with Cam and Alex. Cam and Alex are the ones who have it. So I say we both have what, half of them.
Yeah,
Just to
that's
be on
fine.
the. Okay. So I have 6, you have
I am
6.
concerned though. I know that Khalid did his magic, but just in case, I would like to stay away from people for a little while, so that if something is a stray, you know.
I call bullshit. She wants to stay away from people for a long while.
I mean, that is also true. But you
Well,
know,
I mean, the only way you can do that is if you ride the horse by yourself.
I can also jog.
I mean, we can teach you how to ride as we go. Might slow us a little, but
I mean,
You don't
We
have that many
learn.
horses. You don't have like spare horses laying around.
no. But Cam can ride with Alex.
I mean, I would just like to, you know,
Or
give
Stomp.
it perhaps a day and make
Stump's
sure
got
that
his horse. Cam can totally ride with Stump.
If that's okay, Cam. I just want to make sure. I mean, if we do have a problem, it is at least best to keep it isolated. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you can learn how to ride, like I said.
We will find out.
And with that, let's take a break.
Okay.
Real quick.
Sounds good.
So there you go, Kagan. Now you get to teach Elspeth to ride a horse.
Lizard.
It's happening. I'm gonna go get ice cream. BRB.
Put on cereal.
Ooh, good idea.
Powerful and addictive hallucinogenic drug. So, a vial of gray powder black grass is rumored to be a powerful and addictive hallucinogenic drug, correct? Yes? Would you consider this a potion? Hmm.
I don't think they're supposed to be portion sized.
Is this not supposed to be for one serving?
I don't think so.
Two and a half servings per container. It's fine.
That's how you know Cag had a bad day.
Poor guy.
No, not that bad.
Which leaves me the question: if they do think that's the serving size, why would they put 2.5 in a container?
I'm a little confused by that.
The serving size is whatever it needs to be to make the stats on the nutrition per serving not obscene. They know full damn well you're going to eat that top to bottom in a sitting.
It's only 950 calories for the whole thing.
Yeah. Gag's like, that's not even like 1/3 of an MRE.
We finally let Merkenberg something sanctioned.
Lost some of its luster. Also, it lost some of its luster that it happened when I meant it to happen.
It's just unsatisfying.
Yeah, it's the unexpected explosions that are, that's what makes you live.
So, Cassia felt bad for me having to work today. So when she came back from the store, she brought back this ice cream, which is like tres leches with rum, and then like 3 cases of beer. Because she's like, I didn't know which one you wanted, so I just bought all of them.
I'm not good at picking out beer.
Good job, Caster.
They didn't have the one he asked for, so.
She bought all the other ones.
I think my recommendations for what she should do to ease your sorrows were better.
I think we're talking past each other.
There you go. You've been wanting to do it.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Have we moved on?
Yep, y'all did.
We all got pox.
Yep.
So Elspeth is gone
I
from...
added 6 vials of powdered blackgrass to my inventory.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah. Cam
Elspeth
added
has
it to her
gone from...
bloodstream.
Elspeth has gone from talking to the undead to planning to become one of the undead, apparently.
Oh, Lord.
How do I add an item?
You can't see it, but I have a little doggo nose. Do you see that? Like, both the animals decided that they were going to come check out whatever I was eating.
Yeah. The cat is very invested in this.
See,
Just
see
give him
the dog?
some.
Dog is like right there, tucked under my.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you
I
not
see
giving the dog ice cream?
She is not getting ice cream, especially not rum ice cream.
How do I add an item?
Just like a plus button, I think. Maybe to unlock your sheet.
If it's unlocked, it's at the bottom. Hold on. Oh, I'll do green.
Yeah, you have to hit
The lock button's at the top right.
lock there.
Ah! I guess this would just be a loot item. Okay.
Put it in my consumables.
Oh my gosh.
So do we know if this is illegal? Was that said? Did we put
It's
that
not
away?
great. It's not particularly wanted.
Like, am I gonna get arrested for just hanging out with these people?
Unrelated, but yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I mean, if it's really that
Unrelated.
bad, is it something that we need to burn and just get rid of, or
That's how we all get high.
Yeah.
this is
And it's
how
like,
we
maybe
all
we
get as
just, like,
high and
burn it,
addicted?
but like in a pipe, in my mouth.
How many vials did we have?
12, which you have 6 of.
12. I
Rebecca.
have 6. You have 6.
This dog is.
I don't know. I let him in. He just started running circles in the office. We weren't even in the office.
No. Is there a way to add a number of them?
Yeah.
Once it's added to your sheet, you can change the quantity.
Okay. Yeah, you can change it there too. So 6. Okay. Okay.
Yes, because it might be relevant to Alex. You don't know the dosage.
Okay. I would just like to say, out of character and not related to D&D, whoever came up with the idea for individual cups of hummus is the best.
It was me. I did it. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, are you hanging out? Or are you going continuing onwards?
Yes, you can.
Continuing onward.
So, as morning turns into afternoon, it gets cloudier, a little darker. Light snowfall starts to fall. Painting a word picture. The road veers off a little from the river, gets out of sight. Going across a few pretty sturdy, well-kept stone bridges along the way from little offshoot rivers that joins in. As the sun kind of starts heading towards nightfall, the road that passes through more of a. The forest closes in more, and as along either side, and Stump, at a certain time, through the conversations of your compatriots around you, you hear a grunt.
Is it
Did
like
anyone else hear that grunt?
is it like a
Huh?
pooping in the field grunt? Or like like
I
a
don't think
large creature about to fuck you up grunt?
I would like to hear the differences so I can determine.
So when in the wood, if you're pooping, it's more of a gentle like, right?
Okay.
But
Okay.
like if it's like a fucking bear or some shit, it's like a right? Because if you're
It's
going
more of a-
while you're taking a shit, you're gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter.
This is more of a.
Ooh, he might be
That's
pooping.
that's
I don't
something
know.
else. No, that's something else. That's
Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
roll a perception check.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's fucked up, Does.
Are you continuing on? Or are you stopping?
As
or
you're
what are we
so
doing?
fond of saying,
telling
same
people?
team, same team.
I'm letting them know.
Okay.
Oh,
The shit.
yeah. Take that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm gonna point out exactly where it is.
All right. Yeah. Just kind of off the road, a little to the southwest of where you're going. As you try to determine this too, you see this flash of green against brown and moving, and right around that time, that grunt that you get about 5 or 10 seconds into convey this to your compatriots before whoever you are studying seems to have acknowledged that they are no longer hidden and lets out a loud cry and out from behind a tree or a bush.
Someone help that guy. It's a terrible
Comes
shit.
a somewhat familiar face to Stump, as it is not a half orc but a real orc, followed by his compatriots. So let's roll an initiative.
Oh shit!
I was just gonna try to talk to them too.
No, you still can.
You still can.
Let me see.
Initiative means we've got to mess them up, guys.
Wait, why is Merkin on Zara?
I don't know. I just put
Because
people where
Merkin
they-
rides with Khalid.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
No, he does
Yes.
not.
Yes, he does.
Alex, look at me here. Look at me here. You're fucking
Hey,
wrong.
I've actually ridden on Zara before. Zara and I get along just fine.
Once.
Yeah. But he's
Alright,
been
so-
riding with you on the back of
No.
Zara for a while because
Okay.
Apparently
Apparently, Merkin is still in Riverend, and nobody took him with him.
Merkin has his own horse. We have 4 horses.
No,
No,
we have 3 horses.
we have 3
Definitely-
horses.
He's right.
I've been
He
right.
doesn't ride with Alex.
I've been riding with you this entire time,
No,
Kak.
that is not
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
Because I would have signed up for that shit.
No, you didn't sign up. It just happened.
No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Have you been in this party for long?
Okay, so regardless, we're not on our horses now.
I mean, you guys are off the horses. I'm still on Zara.
Are they still invisible? Why are they not visible? Yes, Annika. Come
Ooh.
say hi.
Ooh, let's do some measuring fun.
Hi.
Why are these not showing up? So you click these. Okay.
Tiny and I went today to get part of Tab's birthday present. So we actually left the house and went shopping together by ourselves for the first time in a very long time.
Why are we okay?
Like the taste
I don't know
of
what my initiative thing is doing.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
That's a carrot rubber ducky.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what she got.
It's so cute.
Instead of putting it in like a present, you should like put it under like in a potted plant.
What do you think you're doing? I'm going to sell you.
All right, guys. Pray I stick the initiative roll because I have a plan
Oh my lord.
called I Am a Sorcerer.
My god, that's a lot of.
Okay, we're done. Go away.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a lot of those things.
You're a sorcerer at the bottom of the initiative order.
Oh.
I am so far down.
Good at initiative too.
I'm
So-
supposed to be, but my god.
Well, you're gonna get beat on by goblins for a bit. It's better than getting beat off by
Orcs.
goblins.
Orcs, fucking orcs, man.
So, and whoever
Uh,
was
Stop.
concerned about this, there is in fact a bottom to this ice cream thing.
Okay, good job.
You run out eventually. It's very odd.
Really sucks.
It's really, it's a negative feature of that brand.
I think it's broken.
I mean, you bought the wrong kind. They have like gallon ones.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try that next.
Being Stump's awareness and everything, nobody really gets a surprise round, which would have been much more fun. These are all called the same, so I have no idea who's starting.
Okay.
Which one is it?
Can I clarify again that Merkin is not on fucking Zara?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's just keep
It's important.
Cag, do you really want to give me ammunition and things I can do that annoy you that you're confirming?
I'm not confirming it. It's my fucking mount. You're not on it.
I'm your
I don't know
mercantor.
why you and Lee
Merkin
are
is
confused
not
by
on
this, but
Alex's
that's not how
horse.
this
Has
shit
never
works.
been on Alex's
Okay,
horse.
so we can go back
And
and check the
Cam
tapes.
is with.
You know what? The orcs kill you all.
Cam is not with
I'm more
Elspeth
comfortable
right
with
now
that.
because Elspeth asked her not to ride with her so that when we started
Well,
teaching.
Merkin cannot ride with Alex, so
Okay, so orcs are first.
Oh god.
because Merkin has a habit of setting people on fire, and she is extremely wary of it.
And Khalid is the most fireproof person in the party.
Which is why he's been riding with Khalid.
That's literally not true.
Oh god.
It is 100% true.
You're
What I
fire
do with you
resistant,
people.
bro.
We would. Can we just have said we bought another horse and have a fourth freaking horse?
No. In fact, I'm about to take away a horse.
Oh my god.
Cam polymorphs into a horse to escape the argument.
This guy is gonna go.
Good for an hour.
Rush up. He's gonna use a bonus action to dash.
That's not
Ow!
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, no, I can just.
Stump might have tried to talk to them until they tried to attack tried to attack Elspeth, and
Oh
can't
yeah,
attack
that's
it.
just not gonna fly.
No.
And he
Ain't
is,
nobody better mess with this girl.
this
That's
darkish
not-
green black orc comes up screaming at Elspeth and drags this jagged scimitar out, slashing towards Elspeth. What is wrong with you?
oh my gosh, this dog.
12.
I'm sorry, guys.
That hits, unfortunately.
These guys have the
Didn't
wrong
you
damage.
have like magic armor or something that you can engage
Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna be okay.
as a reaction?
Alright, so you take 10 points of slashing damage as the first attack.
Okay. The first attack.
The second one is a 14 to hit,
That
which
hits.
also hits. That one is 14 points of slashing damage.
Are you dead?
Nope, not yet.
Are you close?
I've got 25 points left.
And,
Halfway.
so,
Whoa.
Didn't he dash? How many attacks has he got?
it's a bonus action attack dash,
Oh fuck.
a multi attack, because they're NPCs and they don't follow your rules. Okay. Wait, okay. I really need to highlight who the hell shit it is.
Pumpkin. I don't know what you're doing.
This guy gotta go
Move
there,
on.
bonus action dash, slash at Khalid. Maybe. Nope. This comment exists solely so I can know what add-ons I need just for the information. And to kill y'all. 21 to hit.
Oh wow, that hits. Oh wait, actually, hold on. I get to attack him first.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a while, guys, since we had a combat.
Yeah,
with these
I
guys.
realized we have never done combats and I redid this thing. Or you leveled.
Mm, 17 hit.
Yep.
11 damage.
It has been a minute.
How do I apply this stuff now? Is that a thing? Apply? Negative. But it says 2 times. Wait, what? Give vulnerability?
The vulnerable to
No.
slashing.
No.
Right click
It's-
on the damage until it doesn't say 2 times anymore.
Oh, I see. I used to try to apply with right click and it did. Okay, apply 11. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay, so it hits you 21. You take 12 points of slashing damage after you sever him with a glaive as he runs up, and he slashes with the other one. I hate the dog. 13 to hit.
I take 12 points, you said?
Yes.
I don't have HP under my bar. This is annoying. Yeah, what to hit?
Did I say 13?
13 now. Get out of here with that.
And then he stands there. Stump brings us to you.
Spirit Guardians.
spell that Kega loves so
Why does it
much.
say 12 on your character now?
Well, it does just say 12 on me.
Oh, but I didn't want it to target anybody that was my friends, like it just did.
Yeah, I think you can exclude whatever, but don't roll those. Yeah, do include the horses. Okay, so
He doesn't have to include the horses.
no, the horses are
Not
included. They have to
including the
die now.
horses.
I don't understand why I have numbers on me.
I don't remember how we do this in the other one. They enter the area for a first time on a turn and starts a turn. So he's entered the area on a turn. So I guess that counts.
It's at his turn, I thought.
All right, let's go with that.
Yeah.
So at his turn, he'll take damage.
And that's my turn.
All right, brings us to Elspeth.
Okay, quick question. Ivan, how am I handling his turns?
However you want. You can go in your turn if you want. You can roll your own initiative for him.
Okay.
Does he exist?
If that's okay, I'll just have him go on mine so it's less to track.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to have him, he can go 30 feet, so let's see, 5, 10. I'm just going to have him kind of fly over here. He's up in the air, obviously, just kind of seeing what's going on down there. And that's going to
Put
hit
him
his
like
turn.
20 feet in the air there.
Yep, there we go. Elspeth, on the other hand, is going to reach down and flat out grab the face of the dude in front of her and say,
His throat.
just his like face this time, and say, "You fool! I have the pox," and cast Vampiric Touch at 4th level.
Okay.
It's advantage because of flanking?
Is it an attack?
Yeah.
Melee spell
Yeah, it
attack?
is.
Or
Yeah.
It's a melee spell attack,
So
yes.
if you right click on it, cast, I think you can. So see that little roll
That's
thing?
amazing.
It is. That's
Right
awesome.
here.
Literally pointing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't see. You're pointing from far away.
You get to, you
you
should
have
have
to-
rolled with an advantage.
You should've rolled
22,
with
22 definitely hits.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter then.
Like my crit, but yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, you might crit, so you should roll again.
Okay. Can I roll again?
Just roll a d20, I guess.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
Right click on the attack.
I'll just roll a d20,
Wait,
and
stop.
it's a crit
Just-
to be done.
Right click on the attack.
Right click.
And now click on the damage that's just below it.
But
No,
I'm trying to roll again.
she
so
gets
roll
to roll
again.
with advantage.
I'm just gonna roll a flat d20.
So she could roll it. She didn't roll with advantage.
Alright, thank you.
But
Alright. So yeah, 22 hits.
Alright.
Oh, he takes 13 points of necrotic damage.
You regain hit points equal to half the amount, so I get 6. And that
That's
ends
okay.
my turn.
That's how much you lost, I guess. I don't know. That's a weird. I don't know what's doing that.
Yeah,
The other one?
I'm not sure what.
What the numbers are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how much hit points I lost.
What add-on is that?
I don't know. Are you missing 18 hit points, Elspeth?
No.
I think you're missing like 24 hit points.
Not
she
anymore.
was, but she just got
I
6
got
back.
6 back.
So now she's only missing 18.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I'm missing 18.
Okay, well, all right, interesting. I'll turn that off at some point because I don't know why we would ever want that. But anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Brings us to Azara.
Okay, I'm mounted, so we essentially should share the same turn.
That's true.
How much movement does it take to dismount?
Half your move.
Shit.
But he's got like all I fight on horseback skills.
Conveniently, you are on the same initiative, so
Okay.
it's you, I guess.
So I'm gonna shift down one, and I'm gonna target that guy, and I'm going to glaive That's not a great attack.
That does not hit.
Okay,
It's okay. It wasn't the business end.
Wow.
That's not better.
This is terrible.
Alright, ready
You
for
guys
this?
wasted all your good rolls on Scooby-Doo mode.
Alright.
Oh no.
That's better.
There it is.
That does hit.
As usual.
1 damage.
All right, nailing it.
Alright, good talk, everyone. I have prevented him from getting anywhere closer to Elspeth.
The actual gold game. Is that your turn? And Zara's?
That is my turn.
Alright, so I have no idea which one's this. You are there. You are going to run up there. Bonus action dash. Scimitar.
Oh, gee.
As this crunches into you. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that would definitely hit.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Plus 23 to hit.
Yep.
You take another 12 points of slashing damage. As this vicious orc looking with spittle in his mouth and ferociousness in his sword slashes at you, spilling blood.
How much movement does a horse have?
60.
30. But you can use his action to dash.
Horses don't move 30.
That's what this thing does. Speed 30. Hooves.
So,
Oh,
question: if can the horse go on my turn?
You're controlling the horse. The horse goes on your turn. Yes.
Okay, so his movement doesn't count as mine, but it doesn't matter. Guess I'm not gonna be moving anyway.
Okay.
Draft horse speed is 40 feet.
That happened.
So this isn't necessarily a draft horse, though. It's a riding horse.
Okay.
Yeah. I literally have a token here imported at riding horse that has 30 feet of movement. I don't know what arguing is.
Riding horse is 60 feet of movement.
This is 30.
Is it like actually filled in as 30, or is it defaulted at 30? Because 30 is
It's filled in 30.
the grade in default normally. It doesn't matter on this map. I'm just
Is this 60 here? I don't know why it's this. Alright, well, it's 60 then. Whatever. Merkin.
Hey,
14 to hit.
Stand by. Contemplating.
We don't even know where Merkin really is at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna react with shield on that one, boss.
So that's more. So 14 is a no then?
My armor class is 13, so
Okay.
I'm also gonna roll wild magic. Stand by.
That's true.
Oh, fuck. This is why I said Merkin does not ride with Alex.
You're good.
You're fine. Everything's fine.
I might lightning your horse to death.
It's all right.
That might be the thing that has to happen.
This is why I said he does not. Ugh.
So this orc slashes into you, and you raise your pipe. Wave your hand.
My runic pipe.
And he gets, this blade stops short in the air, and he even matter smacks at you again. And the same thing happens as it shield holds him back. Brings us to Alex.
I really need like a fake pipe for this, just to sit here and.
Yeah, you do.
get you
That
a
would be
bubble pipe.
cool. Okay. Is that one in front of us? Is that technically in my range or what?
Sure.
The one that tried to slash at Merkin?
Yeah, sure.
The
If-
Alright,
rules is that your range extends from your mount.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to.
You should have stabbed it when it ran into range with your reaction, but you know.
I can't. I don't have a. I can't reaction attack. I'm not a sentinel. I don't have the sentinel feat. So
I thought it was
I'm not
an attack of opportunity.
not when they
That's
come in.
full
Only
on.
when they leave.
It comes with full-on mastery.
Oh yeah, it would come in if it was I think a sentinel too, maybe.
Oh
But
my
I
god,
don't
do
know.
something.
But right now, I'm gonna lean over and slash at him with my sword. And because he was attacking Merkin, do I get advantage?
No.
Or but my sneak attack will apply, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I don't think it was
That
going
does
to be
hit.
one.
I know, but I'm so glad it wasn't. Oh, let me make sure I target this. Okay. And then boom. Boom. Man, that sneak attack is nice. Alright, that's 21 damage for the first slash. And then I'm gonna sort of twist around with the offhand sword and again. Why?
Stump, how do you feel about being caught in a fireball?
Ooh, and that didn't. And that did not.
13 does not hit. No.
Yeah, that did not hit. So that was ineffective. And that is. Does my fancy footwork. If I were. Since Merkin is on the horse with me, and I do not take attacks of opportunity. Oh, yeah, with fancy footwork, would that get us both away, or would it incur an attack of opportunity on Merkin?
It would save you from being actually. You're currently on a horse. You have no fancy footwork.
You gotta dismount.
Damn it.
Your
Okay.
footwork does not matter because the horse does not move, regardless how much you tiptoe around.
You can totally jump off the horse and move out of range.
I don't care about that. Well, I was trying to move all of us out of range.
I got it.
And you
No, I'm
away
good.
from that guy too, but
I'm
that
good.
didn't.
No, I'm good.
Well,
you don't
no.
gotta worry about. You don't gotta worry about me. I'm good. I have maneuvers.
That's
Okay.
wherever he wants to be.
All right, then I'm gonna look at Merkin and be like, I hope you got this. And I am gonna get away from him and his wild magic self. And I am gonna hop down off the horse, and I can only move 15 feet. So
Yes.
So, Cag, does the horse react to this with its
I'll move
rider
over here.
by fleeing?
Of course not. It's fine.
Well, no, because if the horse fleed, I would be moved out of the creature's range without taking any action, and therefore not
Then
by roll.
if it no longer has a rider, the horse is an independent creature acting on its own turn.
Okay.
Which I guess I should actually roll in.
but Merkin could be considered a rider, right?
Not if he's actively controlling the mount.
Oh, he wasn't. No, Alex was. So okay. All right, cool.
So you're done. All done.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm just kind of gonna be
Cam.
watching the field.
Okay. Great. So, first things first, Kim's going to get down off of this horse. So, I guess that uses half my movement.
Yes.
And then I'm going to cast Mirror Image at 3rd level. So,
There. That's very mirror imagey.
so since I did it at a higher level, I get an extra duplicate, right?
It does not. Casting at higher level doesn't do anything.
I thought it did. Oh,
Say anything there at least.
well, let me fix that then. I wouldn't cast it at higher level if that doesn't do anything. I thought it did.
Well, I mean, you did only have like
I'm
one
missing something.
week of magic lessons, so it's
Yeah.
No, I thought it, because I was reading it a minute ago. Okay.
You can cast as a higher level, but it doesn't do any difference.
Nah, I just cast it as the level it was then. There's no reason to cast
No,
it at
it
higher
said
level.
something
I-
about 3 duplicates.
Yeah, I thought
that's the base spell.
3. Oh yeah, 3 gets.
Okay. I swear I thought it said you get more duplicates the higher level you cast it, but I guess not. Okay.
I don't see anything
No,
about
it doesn't say that.
Okay. So now there was one cam, there are now 4 dancing around this thing.
Oh lord.
Hey, it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
I'm trying to stay alive here, okay?
Anything else?
I think that's all I can do with that, and then
You
I
have
will
movement,
use.
but
Yeah,
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
yeah. I will use my bonus action to do a bardic inspiration on Elspeth.
Why am I missing hit points, by the way?
because you did one without targeting, it hit apply damage on it, and I
So-
think it just automatically targeted you for that. So
So
give them back.
Cam will start yelling
Real quick.
instructions
Wait,
at
wait,
Elspeth.
wait, before you yell it, just so you know, the spell I have up, I don't have to hit 4 again, so it may be better on somebody else. Like, he's stuck with me sucking the life out of him. If that
Really?
makes sense.
Really?
Sure. On every action, I can recast it, right? You can make the attack again. Oh wait, I guess I have to attack. Do I have to attack roll for it?
Yes, they won't take spell slots.
Okay, never mind. I take it back.
So for the next minute,
Okay.
you can use that as an attack.
Because the nice thing is you get a bonus to your attack. You can use it as defense to not get hit.
I appreciate it. I just wanted to make
We're
sure
all
you
trying to
It
keep
brings-
Elspeth alive. At
She almost has double-digit armor.
Okay. And then with that, I believe I am done.
Really wish you could like send the tokens to the back or something. All right, mark it.
Okay,
You're under
so yeah, with my action, I'm going to disengage, take control of the horse, and what is the horse's movement speed?
60, I think we did.
Okay, so I can basically go.
Do note that you can. I'll let you disengage. The horse will not. Can the horse disengage as an
The
action?
horse itself can take a disengage action.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, it takes a dodge action.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Oh, I need the.
So if you do that, the horse will be. You have 60 feet of movement.
Yeah.
If the horse takes disengage, does he have to take disengage?
He said he did. I think.
Does it not let me? Oh, I'm in measure. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you have control of that thing, so I can move it whatever.
Yeah, I would like to move it like 60 feet due north.
Like right there.
Yes. Okay. I will then quicken a spell.
To where we need to be. Okay.
Yep. We're gonna need to do some calculations here. I think Ivan might be getting fireballed. I think that's really a possibility here. Can I have a moment to measure this?
Yeah, if your mount disengages, you do not get attacks of opportunity on its movement.
And 30. God, this thing, it's like 29.8. There we go. Alright. Let's see. I can get 3. If I don't care about stump, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you feel about being fireballed, Stump?
This is the second time you've asked this. I'm really.
I have no input into what you do.
Most of us don't.
I feel like the group might take that personally. So I think
Stump might.
Now.
You think?
It might backfire.
yeah. This horse might die to wild magic, by the way. So big rip to this horse if that goes wrong.
That's okay. You can ride Sarah.
Yeah, it's canonical. I've already ridden Sarah.
Literally, no.
Literally, he has been riding with you forever. You just didn't notice. Because you were probably
That is
distracted.
one of the most ridiculous things you've ever said.
Fireball.
Fireball.
He's been riding with you forever.
Can't hear
He's
you
definitely at some point.
Fireball.
I did not hit Ivan. I definitely saved him. I did not hit Stump. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Alright, he saves. He does
Because I
not.
don't have any incense.
That one just didn't roll. What?
We could get you some
That's
incense.
not 3 rolls.
Okay. Oh, it's coming. There it goes. Nope.
No, that was me doing wild magic
see-
because I'm.
I'm gonna go back
it
and
looked like
look.
2 saved. It was like a 16 to 19, and then like a 6 or 9 or something.
Okay, so I got one that rolled 16. I got one that rolled a 6. And I got one that just says ...
Yeah, that was the 19 or whatever.
Okay, well, so
I think it was a 9. I don't trust CAG.
I'll just re-roll it. What do they have? They have a... Uh, 15. Does that save? What's your saving throw against?
It is 15, so that saves.
It's half damage.
Yeah. I'm not wasting sorcery points to change it. We're cool.
There we go. Alright.
Quicken, by the way, guys, so good. It's so good. Being able to disengage and cast like fireball is
I took subtle and Leah. I used it once.
subtle. Like the only reason to have subtle is if you're the aberrant mind.
Alright. That riding horse is nothing. This guy is somewhere. He is going to simply... This slightly larger orc wearing something. Chainmail. Where the other ones are wearing leather. Steps up from behind the bushes and just turns his head to the sky and raises his great axe and just screams out a war cry. What?
And rolls a wisdom save.
Yep, because he's got the spiritual guardian.
He wouldn't step into that, but let's sure I did that. Alright. Can you just cast it or something?
Yeah.
What did I do with that?
Oh,
Whoa.
He saves?
yeah, you rolled a 20 on the save.
So he takes 6 points of radiant damage?
I feel like when an NPC saves, it should go ha ha.
Alright. And that's his turn. Just to... Piece of shit, it's hard to identify which ones these are. I need that marker back, which was broken as shit. They're not very smart.
I'm super excited that I didn't kill this horse,
Oh no. Alright.
and that I convinced
Dumb as shit.
Alex to give me this horse.
Alright. He's gonna rush in. What are your spirit guardians, by the way?
They're little stumps, aren't they?
Yeah.
Little tree trunks just floating around.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I thought you meant like little versions of you, but they're like tiny tree stumps. They're like
Yeah.
birds.
There's stumps riding stumps.
He holds up his arm in front of his face and just dashes in there. Wisdom saving throw.
I feel like these orcs ought to be really bad at that.
They are not great at him, but he saves that one.
That's okay, because my man here, Stump, is rolling decent damage numbers, so.
So he going to slash at Stump. Shit, do I set advantage on these guys? Is that a thing? Yeah, that should be a thing. Well. I don't know. don't know. All right. Oh, advantage. That is a plus 24 to hit.
Just hits.
Scimitar bites into you. You take 7 points of slashing damage for the first strike. Second strike is crit.
No, it's not. We didn't hear any champagne bottles.
Yeah, that's because we just rolled it. It's very picky. So that's 7 plus 5, so 13 points of slashing damage more.
We're gonna get to see Stump's superpowers here.
And then this guy, let's roll a like int thing for him too. Nope, dumb as shit. Gonna rush up to Khalid. Do a wisdom saving throw.
It's been my turn. So I can attack him.
Yes, you can. He fails that save. Takes 13 points of radiant damage.
Rolled 13 damage on each one.
Yeah, you're very consistent.
What is with my attacks today?
I mean, that hits. Yeah, you only get one attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Untarget him. Target there. Go here. See, scimitar you, and I still don't know how to roll advantage, and it's very annoying.
You right click on the ability, I think.
Question, he hit me twice, right?
Yes. Dead. 22 to hit.
Should not have been advantage.
Say what?
That spiritual guardian shouldn't have happened.
Wait, you get plus...
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, you're in his aura, so you have a +3 or
You
something.
get +3 for my aura.
Oh, never mind. Then it just makes it.
You rolled 10. You roll under
I
10.
actually needed to roll it. What's that?
It's half of the damage you take, so.
I would have been 12 was the total, because it was actually a 7 that I rolled plus the 2 plus the 3, so.
Alright. So, yeah, that's still up there.
But I still need to do a second one.
I thought it was half the damage you took.
Yeah, but you got hit twice for like. It's 10 or half the damage. So if you hit for 12, you just need to beat 10.
Yeah.
Well,
They're going on that one.
23, I assume, hit Khalid.
Yeah, 23 hits.
You take 9 points of slashing damage from the first scimitar attack.
It's not great. No.
what the hell?
And with this follow-up, he drives this edge of the scimitar against your armor and hits you for... That's not doubled.
If you all die,
20 points of slashing damage.
If you all die, I don't have to worry. I could just fireball your corpses.
Khalid's not looking great.
You can touch yourself.
Bring us to the top of this combat.
Every time somebody makes that joke, I can't even.
Yeah. Well,
This guy.
Tab may have finally killed us, guys. I mean, Merkin's gonna get away.
Let's see.
I'm not sure why I have decided to do polka dots.
I thought that was game relevant for a second. Really, I know that I can't roll with advantage.
So I think I can save Tab and or Khalid and Stump, but there'll probably be repercussions.
Oh boy.
Who's
just crit.
critting?
The guy you're holding on to, Elspeth, is unhappy with you. That is another 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then does 10 hit? I don't even know what you got.
No!
Okay. As his first attack just kind of sinks into your side, you slump. The other one is too unbalanced. You kind of accidentally dodge it.
How's your wisdom save, guys? I have a plan.
Actually, speaking of wisdom saves,
I'm
he
more
should
afraid of
start
your
his turn
plan
here.
than of the creatures right now.
Alright. He
Well,
should have
I think it's
used that
happening.
thing.
Oh boy. I think that regardless of how you feel about it.
Okay, he does not save. Can you roll 3d8 damage?
Oh, yep.
Because he's definitely standing in the middle of that. Alright, another 9 to him. He's unhappy. Next guy.
Imagine.
The horse we don't care about. Stump.
Oh man. Oh. I am going to cast Aid.
Okay.
4th level.
Alright.
And I'm going to cast it.
Big critters.
So the 3 creatures, Khalid, Elspeth, and
You can do yourself, dude.
30 feet.
yeah, I'm gonna do myself.
But you can get anybody but Merkin, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Khalid, Elspeth, and Stump.
Actually, I have a plan, and it's actually a really good plan. I just realized that I
15 hit points.
Khalid, Elspeth, and what? Who? You?
Myself, yeah.
Stump.
Okay, you get.
Oh, wow.
So you increase your maximum by 15 and you get 15.
15?
Yes. That's correct, isn't it? I'm doing that math right?
Yeah.
Temp max.
I have to go grab a drink. If something happens to me that requires my input, I give CAG control.
And as we get over the add temp max hit point, and not temp hit points, just the max hit points, and not on the temp hit points. Add your current and whatever. Actually, pretty decent
Where are
heal.
my tweezers?
Anything else?
The dumpster fire light is on. Just so everyone knows.
Okay.
This is how I feel about this current situation.
Yeah, it's not good.
What is that?
What is what?
It's literally his dumpster fire. He bought it for his work desk.
Will the dumpster fire ever turn off when it's at work?
Depends. So I'm using it as an indicator of my mood at work. When the light is flashing, I'm going to put it on top of one of my filing cabinets so you can see it before you actually come into my office.
Are you staying there, Stump? Anything else?
No, that's it.
Elspeth.
All right, I'm gonna do vampiric touch again.
All right, you have advantage.
I don't know how to do it other than.
Just cast it again and just check if to not consume a spell slot.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, not that one.
If you right click on it. Wait. Go back out.
Consume a spell slot. No, that's
Hold on, wait, listen to what I'm saying. Right click on it.
Don't do that.
Right click.
Don't listen
Okay,
to
now
him.
cast it.
What?
He's a dumpster
Because
fire.
now it'll use advantage.
It doesn't need advantage.
Yes, it does.
You do get advantage because you're flanking.
Okay. Alright. Don't consume spell slot. Fourth level. Cast.
That's actually a really good use of a 4th level slot.
Yep. 24 hits.
Alright. 19 damage.
Wow.
So 8?
Yeah.
Wait, no,
You see-
9. To 9.
Nine.
Yeah, you
Nine.
get 9
Nine.
back.
Okay.
Good.
Alright.
Negative.
Really good use of 4th levels.
Yeah, I have a piece of paper I pinned to my cabinet when you walk into my office, Kega, and it says, "No, this ends the interactive portion of our conversation."
Yep, that's about where I'm at. That's why I have my dumpster. Separated.
Yep.
So as the necrotic energy from your spell that you're still clinging onto him for dear life, he practically withers under you, and he seems to have trouble standing upright. He just scimitar hanging a little looser in his hand, but he's still standing.
Damn it. Okay. And then we're gonna move Ivan out of fireball range, and that's gonna end. That's it.
I just wanted to fireball the entire party and everybody dies except him. That'd be perfect.
The rest of the campaign is
Perfect
us
end to everything.
watching him go to different ends.
So that's him. Horse don't get slammed. That brings us to Khalid and Zara.
Okay. Zara's taking the dodge action because I'm gonna leave this guy.
Alright. Hits. You should use more the Great Weapon Master thing.
No, I should not. Okay, he's dead.
You smack the glaive into his shoulder and it really bites in through the leather armor and get a good half foot into the collarbone
So,
as he slumps. The wet
I'll
squish.
attack this guy.
Also hits.
Okay, and because I killed someone, my Great Weapon Master allows me to attack again with my glaive as a bonus action.
Can't you do it anyway? Oh, no, you can't attack with a glaive as a bonus action. That's right.
Meh.
That does not hit.
Whose side are you on?
It still makes me chuckle.
Same team.
I'm also going to... Oh, shit.
Oh well.
No!
Little too much information.
I'm going to... Oh, my foot. Jesus. Stop it.
What is going on?
I'm going to move down 1.
Okay. All good?
Oh, nice blocking action, actually.
I don't want him to, like, spin move around me. Alright, that's my turn.
Brings us to this guy. Wait, who is this guy, you ask? I have no idea. It's the guy by Cam. Alright, Cam.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting scimitarred.
Kind of worried about
Much
those two down
like
there.
before.
Not gonna lie.
She's got a mirror image. You gotta
That's
roll
true.
to see which one you hit.
Yeah, I gotta roll to see if I hit
And
start
it
with.
hits me.
Well,
Oh,
I haven't
Lord.
hit yet. Okay, well, 12 to start with.
Miss.
So can't I use luck?
Wait.
Can I use luck on that to make
Does
him?
12 hit you?
No, 12 doesn't
Okay,
hit
thank
me anyway.
you.
Doesn't matter. Sorry.
Second attack.
Doesn't you re-roll every time he attacks, or is it just once per?
the
well, let's see. 21 definitely hits. Roll a d20.
Ho
So
ho!
Nice.
he slices into this dancing image, and it
The mirror images have an armor class, and it has to hit before one disappears.
Well, he
21.
rolled a 21, so.
I hit you.
Okay, yeah, it's 10 plus my dexterity, so yeah.
Still botch you around.
No,
So this has different armor for you. So I attack you. You roll to see who it hits. Then I roll to see which one if it hits the armor class of the mirror image.
Yeah,
Is that the
right.
correct? Okay.
It's 10 plus my dexterity.
Okay. So
So.
but the first attack hit you.
Right. And that missed me.
And that's higher than your thing. Okay. This is complicated. All right. So
Seems so.
scimitar bites into one of these images of Cam, and it blows a raspberry as it poofs to nothingness.
It absolutely does.
That seems very on brand.
Brings us to this one. Two.
But there are still 3 cams.
That's still not enough, Cam.
Go there. Bonus action dash. Run after Merkin.
For serious?
Yes.
For serious?
For serious. I have to target you, so there. Nope. Nope. There.
But it can't do anything since it. Oh, bonus action dash. Holy crap.
Yeah, we're gonna second chance that, so just roll again there, champ.
Now you know.
19 to hit instead.
how
I'll take
Matt
the
feels.
non-crit. I'll take the non-crit. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Sure.
Now you know how Matt feels every time Taliesin cancels one of his crits.
Alright. You take, I was gonna say 17, that's not 7 points of
Okay.
damage, slashing damage. And
It ran
first
right
slash.
by Alex. Didn't it get...
No, he rolled around. I made sure.
Okay.
It's alright. 20 to hit.
That is also gonna hit. Just tell me how much I take, sir.
11 more points of slashing damage.
So that's 18 total?
Yes. That's
Okay.
math. You don't have a concentration spell up, I do not believe.
I do not.
Brings us to Alex.
Hey, Alex, come
Okay.
kill this thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Please just come kill this thing.
On the other hand, he does ride on your horse.
if you kill this
and
thing...
Khalid's horse at the same time.
Yeah, just come kill this thing. Just shiv it.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna. Trouble. I'm gonna hop up and slash with advantage, right?
Yes.
I'm saying threatening words to it, so it's definitely flanked.
Yes. Let me.
Made me bleed my own blood.
And.
I should note that you
17?
can't target people. 17 does hit.
Yeah, I've got the guy targeted.
Okay, it just took a moment to pop up. That's fine. I'm just saying.
And then I get sneak attack, right?
Yep.
And then I'm going to slash. Kind of gonna do my little thing and slash with the second sword. With advantage. And
Shit, orc.
I wish that I had not done the sneak attack on the first one now, but hey, what can you say? Alright, and then I don't get sneak attack only once per turn,
Once per your turn, yes.
even with the feature, the swashbuckler feature. Okay.
Yeah, that would be broken.
Yeah, it's already.
The only way you can do it same on 2 rounds is if you do it as a opportunity attack or something.
Okay, and then all right, so that is my action.
Did you do 4 damage on a crit?
Yep.
Her offhand doesn't get any bonuses or anything.
All right, but did I kill this thing?
Nope,
No.
he's still alive. He's looking pretty hurt and
All
messed
right.
up.
And I'm gonna be like, just hang in there, Murky, and I'm going to run back out of this dude's. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna move out of this dude's
Yeah.
way. Move.
Don't
Oh
be
wait,
in.
no, I moved my full.
Yep.
Full movement. I can't move. I'm done.
We've got hit points. You'll be fine.
Yeah, everything's okay. Camp.
All right.
Pam, can you kill the one next to me, by chance?
No. I have one on me.
I know.
No,
but
and it was
it
really
would-
hard
it
for
would-
me to.
I
Listen,
understand, but no,
let me-
Cam's a little occupied right now.
Let me make a passionate statement here
It-
that
it
would
doesn't
save
matter,
a
says
considerable amount of my
Cam
resources.
is not going to hear Merc into making a passionate plea.
Well, she needs to work on her listening skills.
Oh. Cam is going to cast on the one next to her Dissonant Whispers. Except I'm going to upcast it
Okay.
to 3rd level. Because this does get upcast with higher levels.
System saving throw. Fails.
Fails. Excellent. So I do 3d6 psychic damage.
5d6. You just click on
Plus, oh, I do the 5. I'm
just
sorry. I'll
click
do
on
that.
damage there.
Yeah, I did. So it does 15 points, and then he has to immediately use his reaction to move as far as his speed will allow away from me.
Oh, that's
You
good.
get a reaction attack on him?
Do I get a reaction attack?
Are you holding a sword?
No, I'm using a bow, so
Don't think you get opportunity attacks with a ranged weapon.
okay.
Can she
That's
hit him
fine.
with it like a stick?
Yes. Improvised weapon if you want.
No.
Well, I mean,
will
if
allow
it's-
that.
If it's an attack, I can try. I mean,
Won't tell you what happens with your bow afterwards, but
Tab
Oh.
will make you break it. Don't
Oh
you?
yeah, no.
no, I don't want to risk this bow. I love this bow. So, okay.
so that's your turn.
So that's my action. I get a bonus action. So let's see if my extra attack is only if I attack twice. Okay, so I can't do that. So for my bonus action, I can't use a spell, right? Since I
No.
cast a spell.
Cast a cantrip, you definitely don't have any bonus action cantrips.
Okay, no. In which case, I will use another. Let's see, who was hurt real bad?
You can in fact see how much damage they're missing.
Yeah,
Well,
Merkin's pretty hurt. Not gonna lie.
But so Stump is not real bad hurt, but Khalid was really bad hurt. So
His Stump, I don't know that we can
Better now.
see under
And
his thing.
I'm pretty sure two of the guys near us are gonna die real soon. So-
yeah, but still, I'm gonna give Khalid a
Quite
bardic
possibly the start of his
inspiration
turn.
That's true.
because he also mows through them, so that would be a really good thing.
Who are you giving bardic inspiration?
Khalid.
Brings
Alright,
us to
Miss
Merkin.
All right. Well,
You're on that horse, but
yeah.
I just have to see you.
Well, that guy's gonna die in the beginning of his turn. He's gonna die at the beginning of his turn. There are 2 down there. I'm going to disengage and run 60 feet to the straight line to the west.
It'll be there because I already moved them 5. So
Yeah. Go ahead. That guy can die when he tries to, or use his
Leave
action
it
to
from
disengage.
Alex, yeah.
Yeah. Screw him.
Because she
Go
will.
ahead,
get
let him move.
I'm going to quicken another spell because who needs resources? Because this might be my one chance in the entire campaign to cast this
technically, you haven't used an action yet.
spell. Oh, the
Yeah, he
horse doesn't-
disengaged.
Yeah,
Oh.
the horse did.
Oh, so I didn't need to use the prior quickening. Can I have those sorcery points back?
You did use your action to control the horse.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's completely fair. You're an honest and fair DM, and I appreciate
I know.
that. In the
Keep going,
meantime, I cast Confusion.
Does no one call bullshit on him?
Don't worry,
Shut up,
Stump.
Greg.
I use
Give it.
one sorcery point to Careful Spell so that Stump automatically succeeds the save.
Alright.
He can learn.
So...
And then I do this because I owe you one. Ho-ho! Low numbers. That was close.
Alright, so... The chief there saves.
Damn it. It was
other
the one
guy
I
does
wanted
not.
most to hit.
The other guy does not. So what does it do?
So on their turn, they have to roll a dice to determine what they're allowed to do.
Good thing you saved me, because I was going to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was a good idea when building a character who can accidentally cast Fireball that because
that's
in
a confusion.
it says you cast Fireball. By the way the rules are written, I can use Careful Spell on it and maybe save your life.
That's excellent.
Yeah. I care
Alright.
about you guys.
That guy's confused.
It also
Let's
hit
see.
the guy to the right of Stump as well.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, it didn't actually pop up, but yeah. But it's like that. Wisdom save, saving throw. 15.
That saves. Man, that was not satisfying at all. Oh well, we're gonna make one guy roll some dice.
All right. Anything else? That's it.
Yeah. You know what? Let's not leave anything to chance. No, I should save my resources. I think I'm good.
That horse is technically not being ridden right now, so
Nope, it is not.
it sets off in a gallop northwards, westwards.
Something
I
tells
think.
me when we're done with this combat, I'm gonna have to ride Zara.
Not being combat trained, it is a little spooked.
Yep.
Brings us to this guy, who I actually totally put in a stump, so I guess we're doing wisdom saves.
It's okay. He keeps making them. Apparently, that's like the wisest orc. that
15 again for him. He actually does not have a wisdom plus, so he takes.
I know, but he is literally passed every wisdom save that's been thrown at him.
So
So he gets bludgeoned with more little stumps, but not as bad as it could be.
It's starting to whittle him down.
But he is gonna walk out of that and head over to all three of Cam's,
Mm-hmm.
screaming at top of his lungs, just dragging his great axe behind him. He attacks you.
Okay.
We got to do this in order now, apparently.
Yeah, let's see which one of me he hits. That means he hits a duplicate.
All right. So
Has AC 13, I think.
okay, he rolled a 13. So
Another one's gone, so there's still
all right.
two
Seems
cams,
somewhat perplexed as his target disappears, but he,
and it blows raspberries.
yeah, in the same momentum, he swings his axe up again and brings it down on you.
Let's see. I gotta look up and see what the next roll is because I forgot. I haven't looked at it.
10, I think.
So did the
Yeah.
one on the right pass or fail the wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, he rolled a 15.
Pass.
He
Yeah.
does have one hit point left.
Oh,
Okay, it still hits a duplicate.
Okay, 18 to hit. So
Yeah,
they're designed to get hit pretty quick, but that literally saved.
saved my life.
in
Yeah.
anger, he swings his axe down and it goes right through and bursts in the ground. And gives this angry huff at you. The only one remaining.
Cam that's remaining blows a raspberry.
We're gonna have to extract you from that though.
Yeah, Because I
So-
will not withstand this.
Brings us to this guy, who's starting his turn in the Spirit Guardians to start with. Oh, let's...
This is exactly why I took mirror image for situations where I could not stay out of the
Saving throw...
middle of it.
Wow, 17. So, 8 points of breath memory, and he is confused, so what do? Roll a d10.
You roll a d10, yep.
10.
That's a 3.
Okay, so according to the chart, the creature doesn't move or take any actions this turn. But at
Alright,
the end
so-
of your turn, you can attempt to save again.
He kind of stands there and drools a little, while Stump just kind of hit him in the head over and over again.
I appreciate you, Merkin.
Yeah, sorry, I
so
only got one of them.
Another
It's
wisdom
okay.
save.
Yep, another wisdom save.
That is a 6. So he's still confused.
Yeah!
Brings us to this guy, who is in the Spirit
super
Guardians.
He's super dead.
He has a few hit points.
He saved.
I think that was a 1, so no. That was a shitty. Alright, well, he's definitely dead then. So-
Spirit Guardians is so OP.
He's glares over at Khalid and just takes a stump just full right in the face and plops on back and with a loud thud.
We've almost got this combat under control. We just need to wrangle that one loose orc on
Alright,
the bottom right.
this guy has a hit point, so we're just gonna declare him dead.
Yes!
Still the most broken spell.
There are more broken spells, but this one
that's
is one of the earliest broken
Wow.
spells.
It's Stump. Have a
Um,
orc standing next to you, kind of drooling at you.
Well,
Not gonna lie, confusion is a fun spell, and I'm going to find excuses to use it more often.
in this spot, do I have flanking on that guy, or do I need to be 5 feet over?
You probably move over one more.
I'm actually just gonna
Swirls around him.
try to hit something with a total flourish.
Spin a move. Spin a move.
Yeah, well, his best friend is a bard, and he picks something up occasionally.
Well, I guess I have advantage too.
Good advantage.
Why did that
I mean, one of those hits.
Okay. Yes, that hits. I thought I rolled 2 3s at first.
There's the 3. I mean, that's pretty funny.
Anything else?
Khalid needs to go intercept the big, beefy, burly, large, and in charge orc.
Relax, killer. Slow down.
My
I got
sister.
this.
That orc is hitting on my sister.
This isn't my first rodeo.
Yeah.
The dumpster fire will get there.
Notice the dumpster fire light is off. We're no longer in dumpster fire mode. We're in cleanup mode.
This was a fun combat, honestly. Like this is a good one.
Yeah, it started off
So
real hot.
Yeah.
definitely get an attack opportunity on you.
I maybe should have confusioned first, fireballed second.
Actually, he's confused.
Better
Never mind.
order.
Can he take reactions if he's confused?
Nope, he can take no reactions.
Where
Oh, even better.
where does Stump
Yep.
go? Oh,
Yeah. Stump took advantage of one of the rules of confusion and just walked away.
Alright.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Brings us to Elspeth.
Elspeth is going to use 15 feet to dismount, and then go 5, 10, 15 more. Grab Cam and thunder step.
Alright.
Hopefully Cam is willing. If not, it's going to be
We're gonna have no horses.
It's very awkward. I'm
We're-
sure Cam is willing.
We're gonna have no
Let me
horses.
see.
This is
Make a Constitution
fantastic.
saving throw for just that dude because it's 10 feet radius, so I carefully didn't put Stump in it. And
So he
then-
makes a Constitution save for this.
Yep. What did
I have to say that
Jesus Christ.
this was well done, everyone.
12. Does not hit, I
Okay, so
assume.
fails. I don't think we have to do it. Oh, it just targeted, but we're gone,
No.
so it doesn't count for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, damage disappeared. What was it?
23.
23.
Mhm.
Yeah, 23 sounds right.
Yeah, sorry, Cam. I had to click before I could move us. Okay, Cam, we're gonna go on the other side of the.
Go back on the horse.
Works for me.
So
Cam is
we'll
with
move
L.
there.
How far can you go?
Like
Say?
100 and something dumb.
Yeah,
300
those-
feet away.
Yeah, those emergency teleport spells they went ham with.
Oh,
We're
90
just-
feet, yeah.
We're just gonna go like 300 feet up the road towards
Okay.
town and wait on everybody else to catch up.
Can't be heard 300 feet. I think the range is 90 feet.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, yeah, we're not going far.
How
anyway.
does a quick question? Because I've forgotten. It's been a while. How is it that I have an offhand attack? Is that a bonus action or?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Dual wielding.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
that's it for me. I don't know why I'm saying
Cam is like rescue agent Cam jumping into the hot spots.
Horse.
He's just gonna that orc on the right though is just gonna dash and ruin someone's day.
He's gonna kind of turn away from where that thunder is, but almost half run into Cam and whatever.
As
your
their
name is
reaction, can they
now.
go?
Elspeth is your
"Whoa"?
name.
Can they just go
Is it-
whoa and put their hands up?
And he just kind of stops there and turns around and heads off over in that direction instead a little bit. Zara is not a thing. Khalid.
Targeting that guy.
Wish measuring templates went away when that person's turn is over.
that would be great.
You can use your thing for bonus damage too.
I'm
For
gonna do
4?
that.
Your inspiration, and
Uh,
it's a D8 now, I think, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, that's nice. You can inspire me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
He wasn't that
Well-
inspired. It was mildly inspired. That's okay. That guy's a drooling dumpster fire right there. So he's
Could Elspeth have used it for bonus spell damage?
Oh my gosh, what is
Oh,
happening?
now you're wishing you had it for the. Well, I
That
don't
doesn't
know.
it? Which is, he is kind of standing there, which. Taking it, but he deflects off a metal stud in his armor. That does it. Almost as much as the other one.
And I am moving here.
On down.
That it?
I'm gonna move here so Stump's in my aura. Okay.
This guy.
yeah. That's the one I'm now worried about. He's got a
He
free
does.
run.
He doesn't have. This is the Whisperman runaway. That doesn't last. That's just that turn. So he's gonna just head up over there. Bonus action dash. Make sure I don't have anybody else targeted. And
Sorry. Share your hit points, Alex. Share your hit points.
She hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah, I know. So it's like she's fine. She's gonna get hit twice here though, by both of
Ugh.
these guys.
Oh
No.
no! I don't want
So
that.
he runs up and slashes
be a
you in
good
the
time
back
to
because you're busy.
Might be a good
22
time to
points of slashing
uncanny
damage.
22.
What's that? What did you say?
Don't you have
22
uncanny
points of slashing
dodge?
damage.
I can't hear both of you. What did you say about
Can't you-
damage?
Can't you uncanny dodge?
Yeah, but I want to know how
22.
much. Yeah, I want to uncanny dodge that.
And the other one is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits too.
That is 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so I take 22. Hold on.
Yeah,
Calculator.
and the one in front of you is going to do the same because they're both flanking you for advantage. So bad times.
Yeah, they suck.
It's his turn. And that's
It's
yay!
okay.
He's right there. Convenient. So that is 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is another 10 slashing damage from the first strike. Second one is 10 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, that missed.
That's
This is going to be a fun long rest, guys.
Mhm.
Yep.
Once we track down the horses.
since this guy did.
Fortunately, I do have the hut, so we can.
Yeah. This is still a good
Yeah,
combat.
stay there. Okay. Alex.
Mm-hmm. Well, that last one that just swished his, I'm gonna.
Swish his.
Yeah, he just missed me that last hit. I am going to try to. I'm gonna try to basically take his head off.
You can try. Fail.
Alright, and then I'm gonna stick around with my other. Try again.
That does hit.
And then. That's. Wait a minute. Hold on just a second.
Holding on.
I gotta
Not holding
read
on anymore.
something. Just hold on a second.
Said that already. I don't want to. Established this.
I don't get sneak attack though. Alright, 4 points of damage. Guess I
Do
didn't
not.
kill him.
That's true. There's somebody
But
next to
I
him.
am going to move. I am gonna move.
You're gonna take her.
30.
Take
I'm
her
gonna
too?
move.
She attacked, so she automatically disengaged. Well, actually, yes, from the guy you
everybody?
attacked.
I don't think it's from everybody. I think it's just
I
from
think it's just the guy you attacked.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I will read it.
Yeah, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity against you for the rest of your turn. So one of the guys
Oh.
can't melee attack you, but the other one can.
Don't want to stay here.
But they want you to stay there. They
I
love
don't
you
want to stay here.
and your nice juicy bits.
I'm gonna try. Shit.
Brennan?
No, because they go before me, so I gotta move. All right,
Don't move. You're fine.
I am not fine.
You're fine. You have a whole party to support you. You're fine. Cam's turn is next, then my turn.
All right.
I can feel you too.
I already rolled to attack. Are you gonna blue ball me here?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I don't want to take the chance.
Ugh. Anything else?
No, I can't do anything else.
You can. You
What?
run away.
We've got
No, I
No.
can't. I said I wasn't gonna do that.
You're not a holy person anymore. Let's take that there. Camp.
Okay. Cam is going to shoot at the wounded one with her action. And I'm going to use a luck point to. That lets me re-roll my attack.
Unless you roll on a d20 and pick which one you want to use. So yes.
Okay, so I will use a luck point to re-roll that. I guess I'd just attack again.
Yeah.
Okay. God.
Which one do you want
Which
to use?
Yeah,
But since I took an attack, I get to attack again.
Yes, you get an extra attack.
So, please, for the
Give me
love
two.
of God,
Give me two. No, oh, that was one almost.
I will use yet another freaking luck point to try
This is
to
like the world's luckiest
kill
horse.
this. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to long rest. Just blow all your shit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to save Alex.
Hey, you hit
Finally.
all that. And he died.
Thank gosh.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Hit with this glowing arrow that comes into his throat on one side, sticks out the other end.
With
It
my
sticks to the ground.
bonus action,
One of those two?
yes, I am going to cast Healing Word on Alex. And I am going to upcast it to 3rd level.
Nine hit points back.
Now that is my action.
Brings us to Merkin.
Yep. All right. Time to get spicy, guys. Is everyone
Fireball him. Perfect time.
Is everyone at least 30 feet away from me?
Yep.
Yes. Except for
Okay.
horse.
Well, the horse might die. I'm giving myself advantage, and I am going to cast Chaos Bolt at the one that is just to the south of Alex. Let me target it, actually.
Great.
In theory, I can target.
Double
How do I?
right-click.
Yep, I did. How do I give myself advantage? On
right
You
click.
right-click on your attack.
Okay. Just making sure I do it right. Okay. And then you get to roll the wild magic table if you would like, sir. That's a thing that happens.
Why?
Because I gave myself advantage.
No, that's the next time you cast a spell after that, I think. It doesn't count for the one you use it on.
You sure?
Pretty sure. I could
Okay,
be
so
wrong.
I right-click on cast spell, or no, when it gives
It
me
shows
the
up.
roll.
Yeah,
Green
on
somewhere.
when you do on the attack, you can right-click it there to toggle. Or
Good thing I did that. I assume an 18 hits.
Yes.
it does. It
Yeah,
gets
it's
a little
got
check mark when it hits.
Okay, and then I do 2d8 plus 6. Wow, that's really bad. I could have just firebolted.
We're
all-
either rolling like phenomenally or terribly. There's
Yeah.
like
For real.
you're
You got the same number.
So I get to do it again.
You get
yeah.
to do it again. So you're good.
Yeah. It's a bad number, but you got both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what damage is that, guys? What do you think?
Well, actually, it leads to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet of it. So.
Yeah. There's one within 30 feet, I
well,
believe.
we have a half orc. Is there any damage that we know he's resistant
The only
to?
ones that are within 30 feet are your friendlies.
No.
Oh, it can't be the same guy?
No. Leaps
Okay.
your target to a different creature of your choice.
That sucks.
You know what? We're long resting anyways. I quicken a spell, and I'm going to firebolt this guy.
It doesn't say it's optional.
Hmm?
It doesn't say you may.
Okay. Let's do him.
Do that horse.
So 1, 2, 3. Roll a d6 and divide by 2.
Yeah. No.
Hit a horse?
I mean, I can pick it if you want. I actually have a way to do it.
Yeah.
Pick it at random, tab.
To a different
What?
creature of your choice.
Oh,
You
to my
can
choice.
choose the creature so you can move it
Yeah.
to the horse. It's
Oh, yeah.
30 feet.
The horse is gonna run the F away, and it's gonna be a huge pain in the butt.
Which
or
horse?
I can. The one to the south.
Okay.
Can you hit the dead guy?
It's not a creature anymore.
It's
No,
not
it
a
becomes an
creature.
item.
It's
No, it
unconscious.
becomes an item.
It's not unconscious. They're dead.
But they're still creatures, aren't they?
Aim it for Cam. She's got better armor class.
Hit me.
You could hit Khalid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. And Khalid, if possible, I'll choose fire damage. How's that?
Deal.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's. This is a fun spell. I love this spell. Okay. We're not consuming a spell slot.
And we're used to his spells backfiring and hitting us.
Yeah.
That's a horse.
It's
Well,
thematic.
Yeah. It's Khalid. If I redo
I think
this,
it's called your horse.
This is for not letting him ride Zara.
just
They're
for
like
the
a
sake
rat.
of just for making the damage easier to apply, I'm going to recast it so that it goes to the right. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this. I'm a little buzzed, so it's
Yeah, it takes a little bit figuring out the tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what she said. Okay,
Hey.
it missed.
Nope.
Nice.
Yay.
Okay, I like this
That's a
spell.
shame.
I'm going to cast this spell more.
Anything else?
Streaks off and flies past Khalid.
Khalid's like, whoa!
Just in case the well, no, because that'll be the end of his turn. I'll have time. Yeah, I'm done.
That's that. Which horse is this? That's that horse. Setting off north.
Oh god. It's full 60 feet of movement, I guess.
I guess I should have gone and corralled
Yes.
the horse. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You killed
Uh,
one of them dudes, didn't you?
No, I further
Somebody
damaged
did.
it.
Brings us
Yeah,
to
Cam.
big guy. So
Yeah. I killed one
can
of
you
them
cast
Oh, that was
thing
Cam.
again?
Got my back.
and healed you.
Best
Yeah.
for life.
And you're no longer flanked. Is the
He definitely doesn't
Yeah,
save.
that's the good part.
I had the wrong
Yeah,
guy
but-
targeted.
Yeah, that's
Because-
the same
Because
non-wisdom.
being flanked kept me from getting sneak attack damage and kept me from being able to get out.
yeah. We got
he
you.
takes a stump to the temple. He turns around with his axe and towards stump.
Spirit guardians. We just need to find a way to get more HP on Stump.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
As he brings down his axe and it hits you for 12 slashing damage.
I wish I could take Sentinel. Earlier.
Then 20 to hit.
I thought about taking Sentinel.
It's pretty nice.
I'm taking Gourmand. That's where I'm at.
L's Thunderstep is really
Another 11
handy.
points of slashing damage.
11?
It really is.
I'm just
It's
here to
funny.
support you guys.
That
Yeah,
is
11.
awesome.
More than once
Yes,
that
11
has
more.
come in handy.
Uh-huh.
This guy alive?
I have it, but I'm probably going to swap it out on my next
Okay.
level up to get another.
This
high-level
confused
spell.
dude is still apparently alive. What's he doing? Do I roll?
You roll a d10.
D10 is a 2.
Yeah, he can take no action.
Alright, he's kind of
He-
chills there. Another
He
wisdom
gets
save,
Another wisdom save.
which is 13.
Does not save. Congratulations, that guy's useless.
Thank goodness.
We can keep one for questioning,
He's
guys.
dead. You're dead. You're dead. What horse is that? That's the one Merkin has. Stump, your turn.
Smash that guy. Smash him good.
I'm going to yell like the orc like he was yelling. Barely hit him.
At least you did.
Hey,
Melee
Right.
cleric is supposed to just spam Toll of the Dead, is my understanding.
Yes. Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
Elspeth.
Right. I'm going to ironically Toll the Dead. On the dude in front of Stump.
Okay. That's one of these. Everybody targeted 15, does not say it.
You still have like a bunch of people targeted.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, why? I tried to untarget that. I tried to just try
Also,
to
you have to roll
Stump
damage for yourself. Oh,
Oh.
and you need to roll on a d12.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
Roll damage on Cam too, and we'll add them together.
Sorry.
So, 12
Okay.
points of necrotic damage.
And I'm going to what did I roll for your thing, Cam? A D8?
D8.
Alright, and I'm gonna add my Bardic Inspiration to that.
Hey.
Damn.
Did I take damage?
No, you can.
Okay, we just rolled it. I don't know how to untarget. Will you help me?
My screen
just
just
double
disappeared.
right click.
Oh, okay.
What the shit?
This is one of the better planned combats
What's wrong?
since we've been playing D&D. This is just an
My
all-around
map
good-
just disappeared.
Oh wow, it's all
Please
black.
hold.
Theater of the mind.
How do I log out? Log out.
Everyone increase their hit points.
Yeah, the TM has left the building.
Eat the last slice of pizza when he's not looking.
My browser currently. Okay, let's do this. Not in this freaking thing because it's annoying. Log out. Let's log into the actual browser. Screw this. Being logged into the Foundry thing is a nightmare. Alright. So I did 12 damage. And then I need to add 8 more, I think?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, anything else?
That's
This
it.
loud bell accompanies the still drifting off sound of the thunderclap. Else maybe the word for loudest, mage.
Elspeth does that while Cam's over there going, "Good job."
This horse, at all that commotion, just kind of sets off in this direction instead. The noise.
We're gonna have so much fun tracking all these horses down.
Okay. This in turn brings us to Khalid.
Alright.
Oh, hello there.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
Oh, where?
Finish him.
Guys, I need to use a spell now when it's relatively safe. Because
Wait.
Get rid of the last horse.
I guess we could long rest without me casting another spell would be another way to reset it.
Did I lose my Great Weapon Master?
I didn't do anything with it.
Like the.
Well, I rebuilt your character at one point, so maybe.
Yeah, I guess you did.
I redid the entire scene. Or not scene, the world. Because it was broken as shit.
Yeah, I have no way to equip it.
Yeah, just roll. I mean, it can do -5. Because that's math, and I can do that for you.
I don't know how to do that. What do we do? Alright, -5.
Okay,
Will
well,
do.
you hit.
So, do I double that damage as well?
No, it's only once you roll dice that gets doubled, so that's a flat modifier, so that doesn't get doubled. So
22.
22.
Okay.
As you swing down your glaive from on up above. Pretty tall dude is probably knee height still on you, and bite your glaive into the side of his neck, and you can feel the spine hitting the blade as its head just kind of tilts over in a 90-degree angle, followed by his body.
He did. Alright. This guy.
Are we still great weapon mastering?
Yes, this should be with advantage. Hold on.
Jeez. Okay.
Jeez, man.
It's a good way to end
Wow.
the combat.
Khalid's warmed up.
21.
Yep.
You made up for the misses earlier.
No kidding.
Now that you got your aim in real good there at the next side, you try them again on this one. It gets a little bit deflected by a piece of leather there, and You still draw pretty heavy blood. He's still
Uh,
standing, but
I'm
not doing great.
Because I killed that other one, I get to attack with my glaive again. Also with Great Weapon Master. So that's 17.
17, believe, still hits. Yes.
So 18 damage.
18 is enough to take him out.
Okay. I moved earlier from here to here. It's 20 feet. Zara is going to dash. And I'm going to move.
I was gonna say they're all dead, but no, I guess he's just been standing there kind of
The
drooling for the last
confused
3
guy is
rounds.
still there. Yeah.
Confused is really good, guys. Like I think
Well,
it's the
that
best
really
crowd
took him
control in the
out.
game.
I'm actually going to move all the way to him. So he can't move. So lots of Zara crushing around in the underbrush. And that's my turn.
Alex, you are no
Alright.
longer surrounded by people.
Yep. But I am going to.
Get in there. He's got
Yep.
like
With a
5
strong
hit
dagger.
points.
Yeah,
Shoot with
I'm
a
gonna
thrown
get.
dagger.
Huh?
Throw the dagger.
Shoot with a thrown
Oh,
dagger.
I could, couldn't I?
She's not holding a dagger, so you
I
don't
could
have a hand
easily
free.
drop a sword and pull a
Yes.
dagger, though.
You could. I'm
Throw
just
your
saying.
short sword.
Let's make this a cool ending and do it.
All right, it is.
Throw your short sword. You lost your short sword. Can't find it again.
No, I just drop it at my feet.
On
will
your
help
feet,
her
you take
find
1d6.
And I have a bonus to attack and damage. Oh, because it's a +1.
Yes.
All right, and then if I throw it,
We're currently 40 feet away from it. I don't
I'm
know if range is a dagger.
I'm 30. Yeah, I'm 40 feet. It's 60 feet is the outside range.
You don't want to be
What?
60. You want to be at.
You want to be in the inside range but not have
Yeah.
disadvantage.
All right,
Yeah.
so I need to be. So it's 20. The low is 20, and then 60.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
you're
you-
40 feet, so you move 20 feet.
Within 20 feet, you don't have disadvantage. You can throw it up to 60 feet, but you'll
All
disadvantage
right,
the
then
attack.
I'm gonna move 20. I'm gonna move.
Right in front of Elspeth.
Yeah, right there. I think. Nope, here.
If you want to be nice to like Khalid, maybe don't throw it through Zara, but
Well, yeah. Is that 20 feet? Am I within 20 feet?
yes.
Okay. And then I will throw the dagger, which I really don't ever do, and
Come on. This will be a good way to end the combat.
and I get bonus to.
It should already be calculated.
Okay.
It's just a +1 dagger.
Wait, do you have inspiration?
Aw.
No. I think that's
No.
not his inspiration.
All right, and then
man.
I'm gonna. Can I?
Dagger whizzes by it into the bushes next to him.
I used my bonus action to heal her instead of inspiring.
And I'm gonna throw the second dagger, then try again.
Can you? I don't think you can.
It did not give me the +1. No, yeah, it did. Wait,
Can
hold
you
on.
draw?
I think so. Not like
that?
I don't think you can do 2 thrown weapons.
Can you draw? It's like if she were dual wielding daggers, she could draw them both.
Oh yeah, because I. Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
she was
I
already
drop my
holding
other-
one, she could use it.
If I had dropped my offhand sword, couldn't I? Because isn't
You only have
drawing
one
a
item
weapon
interaction. You have one free item use, basically, so... Which dropping a weapon is not counted. So as your free item use, you drop your weapon, then you use your item, use an item or whatever to
That's
draw
all
your
right.
dagger.
Cam will kill it.
The action
It'll be
throw
super
it.
dead.
Okay, well then I can't throw a second dagger then. I
And
guess.
if Cam misses, then I get to potentially blow myself up.
I can't believe I haven't hardly hit anything. That just
Okay.
dashed to it and probably killed it. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
That's all I can do.
I will
Cam.
move just to get better aim, and then I will attack it.
I almost want you to miss so that I can roll wild magic.
Fireball. Double fireball.
Nah, that thing is super dead.
Bury one. Arrow in it. Still standing.
Well, I get
Just
another
kind of
attack.
slumps down halfway to one knee.
Oh, if you miss, I get to blow myself up.
That hits.
Nope.
We did it.
Second arrow just takes him straight to the chest.
That was Tab.
Slump down.
I'm applauding. That was good encounter design.
No, you didn't die.
We very really could have. Like that. The pressure in the beginning of that was intense. It's 12:30 though, so it's probably a good idea to. Can we off-screen fetch the horses?
Yeah. Well,
Can you?
At first
That's
thing,
entire
Alex,
next session.
the first thing Alex is gonna do right now is go find her fucking dagger and get it back. Just
Don't
pick up
find
the
it.
and
sword
her
and go-
sword.
It's gone.
I'm gonna get my sword and my dagger.
Oddly enough, all three. You only threw one, but all three daggers are gone.
No. Ab, don't be a brat.
You're also missing your pants. Then you wake
No,
up.
that's me. That's Merkin.
You're missing your pants, and you have a very important exam with your father today.
Guys, I am going to use the heck out of confusion.
That's pretty good.
Fusion is actually useful. That was
Yeah, well, it's the fact that I have careful spell, and it only costs 1 sorcery point to careful spell, so it's like if things stack up on a character, I'm going to catch a couple of them at least with it.
So so we don't forget, can we go ahead and search for the horses or whatever?
Sure. Somebody roll an animal handling check.
Dear Lord. I'm not a good one. Who's got a good wisdom?
I mean, I have.
+3 to animal handling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I only
Go
have a
for
plus
it.
1, so Stump is gonna try to
Can
lure the
Cam
horses
just
back.
try to help him? I mean,
Sure.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, I still have all my weapons.
Turn the light on. Cox dumps his fire. Alright, so the one to the south is really, he doesn't go very far. The one to the north is a little harder to find. It takes you a good, 15-20 minutes of tracking forward before you see him kind of off the road there, a little skittish. Tries to avoid you at first. There you go. With patented stump of patience, you kind of get him closer and closer until you can grab the bridle without much problems.
in the meantime, the others can search the body and we can find out what we got, I guess, next time.
Yep.
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 That's
7 scimitars.
picking out the best bodies.
Hey, Cog, eat some cereal.
No, I'm going to bed.
He had ice cream. He doesn't want
I ate too
cereal.
much ice cream.
I can't believe you replaced cereal with ice cream.
I can.
Our daughter took it to the store and she bought Dunkin' Donuts Mocha Latte cereal.
That's not a
Oh
cereal.
man.
It's an abomination.
That does
Yes.
sound terrible, actually. Now that
I don't know. She bought some ice cream at 1.2 that was like cappuccino. It just tasted like coffee grounds. I don't know. She's really into coffee.
I feel like that just tastes like soggy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Probably
leaving.
like coffee you put way too much milk in.
Goodbye, miss you.
Good night, guys.
Hey, Cog.
Night.